All right, so last time on Dragon Ball Z, you guys were in this cave. You were exterminating goblins. You were being as stealthy as possible. You were trying to lay a trap to draw out the goblins in this big final room over here. But they saw you coming a mile away. They did not fall for it. They tried to ambush you, but it didn't work super well because they're all dead. Nefmir melted, I think, 2 faces, including blowing up the head of the goblin boss inside of his helmet,
made his head explode,
which is now lying in the fire. Yeah, I guess so. It wasn't as much melting that time as it was exploding, but
super
the
gross.
face is gone all the same. Yeah. And that's where we are. Let's see. Why can't I do that? There we go. Oh, what the fuck? Where am I? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Cool. So noticing that it's all over, Perrin comes running in and he's saying, "Yes, you did it! You did it! I knew I made the right choice!"
Yeah.
I'm gonna fall on my back and just exhale deeply.
He doesn't look so good.
You're right. Can anyone help him?
I mean, I could pray, but
Goodness, maybe we should take a short rest here.
Yeah,
we could do that.
I'm down.
All right, that sounds good.
Right. Is there anything you guys want to do before the short rest? Or are we just
loot the bodies?
There you go.
Bodies.
Big guy. And
you're gonna what?
What more do you want to change?
Hold on, everyone's talking.
Probably soak clothes. Dry your boots.
What?
Who's what now?
Can I search the bodies?
He was in the river earlier, yeah, so he's probably moist. Yes, you can search the bodies. Whitmore, what did you say you were doing with the big boy?
I wanted to try and find any remnants of the wand that exploded in his face.
Okay. Why don't you... I mean, I guess you might have to do a bit of an investigation because he's moved since he used that.
Can I help him?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you can help. Oh, that's no problem. You don't have to help. Oh, you're sending that to the GM, by the way.
Oh. How do I turn that off?
There's
a
button at the top left. But in any case, he rolled a 19 and he's good to go. You find it. It's just kind of laying on the ground over here in pieces.
Okay.
So what exactly are you trying to find out about that wand?
For now, I'm just gonna hold it on me, and I'm gonna just gather the pieces and put it in my pocket for now.
Okay.
I want a piece. I want a piece.
Perrin is also curious. He's looking at the. Whoa, that's not what happened.
Oh my God! How did he do that?
He got really excited. He grew 3 times in size.
This isn't even my final form.
So, watching as you pick it up, and he has concern on his face. He is wondering out loud how he managed to get such a powerful magical item, because he didn't even know that there were any people selling that sort of thing way out in the boonies here.
Well, he said during the start of the battle, when it exploded in his face, he said, or when it exploded, he cursed a magic man.
A magic man? Well, no reason to worry about that now. We're here for goblins.
Well, I'm concerned about this magic man if he's willing to sell powerful wands to large goblins.
He just kind of waves you off like, yes. In any case, that's for later.
I'm gonna go up to... Was it Lena or Lena? Lena. Who? I'm gonna go up to her and say, you seem to have some magical experience. What do you make of this?
What do I make of this,
If you want to
DM?
find out, you can roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
Lena knows that it is a wand.
Sorry, I don't really know much
It-
about this.
It's magical.
I just thought I'd hold on to this bit here because it's pretty.
How are you a sorcerer with 0 extra Arcana?
Arcana, I guess.
Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on. That's fine. That's fair.
Maybe she's bored with it.
Can
Actually, aren't they?
discern at all if what the spell it would have casted had it not exploded in his face?
I mean, you can roll an Arcana.
All right.
Damn.
Ah, natural.
Hey.
So you're examining this wand so closely, and you kind of look up with realization. You say, Lena, I think this is a magic wand.
Well, yes.
Well, wonderful. We're coming to the same conclusions. This means we're on the right path.
I'm sorry, I don't really have a lot of background knowledge in this sort of thing. I can't be of much help.
All right. Well, let's keep an eye out for this magic man.
All right. So Remy said that she was gonna loot the bodies. Is anyone else checking bodies?
I'd
Oh, I
like
need to
as
find my
well.
sword.
Oh,
Go find your sword. I'm gonna say that it's big enough and it was recent enough that you can just find it.
All right.
No big deal.
There, I got it.
Oh, but it
I
feels
have
like,
it now.
Feels like 2 weeks ago.
It does,
You know-
at least.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think I'd like to just kind of rummage around that giant pile of stuff in the back of the cave room.
Ooh.
All right.
This?
So
So I'm gonna-
let's see.
Roll investigation?
You don't have. Well, yeah. Go ahead and investigate the big pile.
Okay. Specifically, the barrels.
The barrels. Okay.
Barrel.
I'm gonna look in the barrels. Let me remember how to do this. The silly stuff. Yes, okay.
Oh, you're rolling at disadvantage.
He rolled
apparently.
disadvantage.
Where am I at disadvantage?
You-
Probably from
On
how it was. All right, can I
yeah,
just
just
re-roll
change it.
that
But
one?
no, you're fine. You can use the first one there. 6.
All right.
I mean, you're investigating the barrels, but like you don't notice anything special about them. You look inside, and the barrels seem to be just kind of full of various stuff that they might have stolen from carts as they went by. Most of them just kind of have some like food in them, like there's some apples, you know, some just generic cart stuff.
Neat.
So Remy's looting bodies. Is anyone else looting bodies?
Me.
Just the two of you?
Yep. What do we find?
All right, so overall, where'd that go? On all of the bodies, let's see, on all of the underling goblins, you find actually nothing. They have nothing on them at all, aside from like the weapons that they were using to fight. On the, let's see, on the goblin boss, he has a bag of gold, of 40 gold pieces on his person. And he also has just another bag on him. It's just a bag. And as you pull that bag out from his belt, Perrin kind of perks up and says, "Oh, I don't have much need for all of this other stuff around here, but that bag looks very nice. I might take that as a sort of souvenir."
he seems
I-
full of shit.
So interested
Do
in this bag.
do I think he's full of shit?
You can roll an insight.
Can I roll insight too?
You can, yeah.
Mm, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
geez.
Holy crap.
Just let him roll that one.
Both of you both Whitmore and Lena completely. Oh, Remy not so much. Remy gets a whiff of some shit, but Whitmore and Lena, they understand that he is. I guess he's not lying or anything like that, but you can see that he's nervous and he's trying to cover something up.
Hmm.
Why the sudden interest, Perrin?
Oh, well, but suddenly, I mean, I'm leaving you the gold. I thought I might take something for myself. I like it. It looks like a nice bag.
I'm
Can
sure.
I have it?
What's
He
in the
walks
bag?
over and tries
Who
to
has
take it. Who has it? Who just looted the goblin boss?
Both Remy and I did.
Who's
Okay,
holding
so-
the bag? You can hold it.
Okay, I'm
Okay, so
holding the bag.
He walks right over to Lena and tries to snatch it out of your hands. Like,
Nope.
I'll just take it.
Nope.
So I guess he's going to, would that be like a sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand.
Sure.
Would you roll a dexterity save, Ken?
Oh my god.
Oh, well, fortunately, he kind of stumbles as he makes his way for it, but I guess Lena wasn't expecting him to make a grab for the bag, and he grabs it, and he looks very happy, and he says, "Thank you," and he starts to trot away.
I don't really want to do anything. It's not really my place to say. I'm not really.
Why do you want this bag so badly, little man?
I like this. There's no problem here. Just
Have you
let's
seen
the
it
rest of this-
before?
I mean, it looks somewhat familiar. I think it might be worth a little something. So don't worry about it. You have an entire cave of pillaging to do. Like, this is all for you. Just let me have my bag.
Is it your bag? Stolen from you?
No, my bag. It's my bag now.
I see.
I was holding it.
He just kind of looks a little defeated and just says, don't worry about it. Don't worry about
I was holding it, and you just took it out of my hands. You didn't even ask. I was
Are you-
holding it.
it. Are you doing like
Oh yeah.
big doe eyes persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna actually give you advantage on that.
Okay.
Oh, he's a soft-hearted gnome.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
I start crying a little bit.
You see as Perrin turns around to look at you, he sees the big doe eyes and the tears welling up in them, and you see the look of frustration fade, just kind of melt from his face, and a single tear rolls down his cheek. And he walks back and he says, that wasn't fair. I'm sorry. I took that from you. This is yours. And he sighs deeply and gives you the bag.
Thank you. There's just so much has happened. Everything just keeps happening. I don't even know why I'm here.
Can I hug you?
Please.
And Perrin is shorter than you, so he kind of winds up at hip height, but he just he gives you a nice soft hug, and he feels better about it now.
Thank you.
Well,
He parts and just kind of like straightens his clothes and says, well, I guess I'm just going to sit down by the fire, and I'm going to have a bit of a rest myself.
I'll participate in that rest as well.
yeah.
Give me just a second.
I
I
need a
have to
short
plug in
rest.
my computer.
Okay. So, you guys looted the bodies and whatnot. Is there anything else you want to do in this room?
I have two things I want to do. I want to check out all that stuff in the back too. Maybe take an apple. But I want
Okay.
to see what else I find.
I will let you just take an apple. You
Okay.
saw Nefmir find the apples. You can grab an apple.
Okay.
Wait, there are apples?
Yeah, there are apples. He found a barrel of apples.
Oh.
And then I wanna empty out this. I want to empty out this bag that I'm holding.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready to do that stuff.
Okay. At first, I gotta add an apple.
As long as you're just busy right now, I'll say that you take that bag and it doesn't really feel like there's anything in it. First of all.
Okay. I want to open it and reach in.
Okay. So you open the bag and you reach inside, and the first thing you notice is that you don't feel an end. I assume you keep kind of grasping around inside, and eventually you find something, and it's a little bit wet.
Ooh.
It's wet. I pull it out.
All right, you pull out. It's just a half-eaten apple. It's getting kind of moldy.
Yeah, I toss it in the fire.
Okay.
Anything else?
I mean, are you just gonna keep digging around in there?
Yeah.
All right, you stick your hand back in, and you find something else that's wet.
It's another apple.
It's another apple. This one's not moldy. It looks a little bit fresh, like it was just kind of stuffed in there after a few bites.
I'm gonna toss that in the fire too.
Okay.
Anything else? Is everything
just
in there?
gonna keep
Yeah. Is it? Okay, fine. I just turned the bag upside down.
All right, you turn the bag upside down, and a bunch of half-eaten apples and some beef jerky roll out.
God
What?
damn it.
But you notice that just as though as earlier you had your hand in this bag like up to your elbow, and that doesn't make any sense. And now that you're pouring this shit out, you understand that there's no way that so many apples could have fit in this bag.
Hooray!
Hey,
The magic bag.
guys, I think this bag might be a little bit fancy. But it's all the inside's all ruined. It's just covered in moldy apples. It's all wet.
What exactly do you mean by fancy?
Look at these apples.
Uh,
Look at the pile of apples. Do they all have bites in them?
Yes, they are all half-eaten.
Damn it.
I am really, really interested in this bag. Do any of you mind if I crawl inside it?
how are you going to fit in the bag?
I think that is a terrible idea.
I don't know. Does Whitmore know that it's a terrible idea?
Roll a check.
Even if Whitmore didn't know what
You'd still
the item is, I still think he would think it's a terrible idea.
well. First
You're
of
gonna
all,
crawl inside of a strange bag.
so first of all, you notice as Lena is opening it, it does have a fixed opening. The opening itself is only what I think it only opens like a foot or something like that in each direction.
Yeah,
like it
couldn't fit in it.
Yeah, it only opens about a foot or so in diameter.
I'm gonna stick my arm in that bag.
All right, you jam your arm in it. Given that Lena has just spilled its contents onto the floor, you feel nothing, but it's also strange that you feel absolutely nothing because I guess like your arm is up to the shoulder in this bag, and there's nothing.
Nefmir, does it feel moist in there or moldy? Because there were a lot of apples.
I'm gonna probably have to wash this shirt. Yeah.
It
Oh no, it doesn't.
doesn't?
It doesn't feel like anything. Nope, there's no feeling at all in there.
That
Okay,
is
I'm gonna withdraw
peculiar.
my arm from the bag.
Okay. Pops out.
So, is this a wizard's bag or what?
So,
Seems to hold a lot
would you
of
guys
things.
would you like to check what you know?
I'm gonna check what I know, son.
That's an Arcana check, I'd say.
I don't know shit. Hey.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah. See?
Are,
I told
are we
you.
all rolling?
If you want to, yeah. Oh. So, Martin, you need to change your name from Achuta Man
Oh, yeah,
to
my
Thought
bad.
because I keep I keep almost calling you Achuta Man.
I have to do that too. I just did.
Yes, please. Thank you. So Thought
Apologies.
has no idea. He's just kind of thinking like this is just some weird ass bag, I guess. He doesn't know anything about it. But the rest of you know. Let's see. So like Lena and Whitmore understand that it's a magical bag of some kind, and I guess in his studies, Nefmir has actually, or his studies or his travels or anything like that. He's actually well aware of what this is, and this is called a bag of holding.
I knew that.
No, you didn't.
Well, my character doesn't, but I know what it is.
So I guess maybe Remy was still like checking out bodies or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Is she
I
coming
know
back?
what it is.
She's here.
Oh, she is? Okay. So, yeah, Nefmir knows that it's a bag of holding. Does he report this to the group, or does he just stay silent?
Guys, I'm pretty sure this is a bag of holding.
What is that?
Hold on, let me consult my memories and knowledge things.
Hold on. So, Perrin chimes in and says, yes, it's a bag of holding, damn it.
So you did know what it was.
I knew what it was. Do you think I didn't know what it was? It's the only valuable thing in this place.
I see. A shrewd
Do you
one.
understand how much I could transport? How many valuable
Guys.
goods I could transport with a bag of holding?
I point
I
at the
know
pile
how-
of.
I
I
know
point
how
the
much,
pile of
man.
apples.
You could hold up to 500 pounds. And you're not feeding a volume of 64 cubic feet. I could fit a whole bunch of my arms in there.
Yes, that's right. Wow, Nefmir really knows his stuff.
I really know my stuff.
All right, so during all of this, or actually after all of this, Lena's gonna go check out the pile of stuff.
Mhm.
All right, go investigate.
Ooh, where'd it go?
You gonna investigate?
Okay, I got it.
Okay. So you are, digging through the boxes and barrels and whatnot, and it's all just a bunch of, bric-a-brac. It's just some random stuff that they've taken off of carts and they've put it here because I guess they're hoarders or something like that. But
They're goblins.
You do find, yeah, exactly. You do find one chest that looks a little bit nice.
I want to open it.
Okay. It is
Is it locked?
locked.
Um,
I'm gonna walk up and check it for traps.
Okay. Go ahead and investigate for traps.
Mr. Whiskers.
Oh, good. So, you're not looking very closely, but this trap is not too, it's not very well hidden. It's pretty obviously trapped.
I was gonna just smash it.
There's a little wire that you can see by the locking mechanism.
Oh, can I attempt to disarm it?
You might die.
You
You have
You
1
can.
HP. If you fail, you're probably gonna
That's a
die.
good point.
Maybe we could just stand back and I could like break it open.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, stand back. I'm gonna smash it.
Okay, so how far back are you all? Like Nefmir's
I'm going
standing
back,
very
like,
close at the moment,
30
according to the
feet.
math. Not near it?
Away.
Where
Okay.
is it? My token. Oh, it's still over here.
Yeah. So let's
Yeah,
say
I'm
the
like-
chest is like right in here.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're gonna stand on it and blow it up.
Oh, how long is my staff? I'm gonna just.
You're gonna
Smash
stab
it
it.
with my staff.
Okay, you gotta
Yeah.
stand right next to it then.
Okay.
All right. Would you roll an intelligence check for me?
Okay.
if this is another boulder drop, you're just gonna die.
Mm,
Where is it? Investigation.
Intelligence.
intimidation,
It's on the left side.
insight. Oh, right, just that one. Sorry.
I just want an intelligence.
It's an attribute.
Okay.
An attribute, exactly what he said and how he said it. Okay. All right, yeah, you're just gonna break that boy open from standing right next to it.
Yep.
All right, roll an attack roll. You almost
hit it?
whiff hitting a stationary box, but fortunately it is a stationary box and you do hit it. Go ahead and do damage.
I hate how in KOTOR, when you're trying to break open a door, you miss like 3 times. It's like, how do I
Right,
miss a
yeah.
door?
Because bad rolling. Anyway, so you bring your quarterstaff down on it, crack, and you hear the crack sound, but it's a decently stable chest. I mean, it's locked, it's trapped, it's sturdy. You did not break open that chest.
Okay, I'm gonna stand back more and cast Ray of Frost on it.
What's that gonna do?
Now.
It's just gonna make it cold.
I mean, it's damage.
All right.
So yeah, you hit it.
My idea is weakening it with cold and then maybe attacking it again.
What are you,
Okay.
Ant-Man?
Yeah, it is very like not that cold, but let's say I'm just gonna say you were aiming for the locking mechanism. I'm just gonna say that you hit the locking mechanism, and that metal is now very frosty.
Okay, can I? Now that it's frosty, am I able to just open it?
Nope, it's still stuck.
Nope. Okay. All right. Let's do it again. Let's smack it again.
All right.
My God,
God.
what is happening to me?
So you swing and you smack the side of the box. It doesn't do anything because you were aiming for the lock. Okay,
How about
yeah,
that
okay. You rear back and you smash into that lock, and you do 3. Sure, it cracks. Yeah. Yeah, crack. The lock cracks.
All right. I want to turn the chest like away from me and open it so like the cover's like coming like towards me, not so I'm like in front of it.
All right. So you tilt the chest back. You notice it's very heavy, but you are able to just kind of drop it on its side, and you open the lid, and whoop, a dart comes flying out and smacks into the wall.
God.
And also, a bunch of shit comes spilling out of the chest. I'm just gonna start listing this stuff off. It's you guys are in charge of recording this. I'm not paying attention at all.
I'll type it in chat.
So, oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Hold on a second. Yee.
I can type it while you read it if you want.
I got it.
Okay.
So you've got overall, once you actually count it all out, there's 2,300 copper pieces. There is 600 silver pieces, and there are 7 gems, which are I guess you don't really know what they are, but for just for convenience sake, so you can write it down. Oops, there's more.
It's done. Can I use that to smelt some elven swords?
I don't think so.
Oh, what? I thought this
So
was
that's,
Skyrim.
So you got 3 moonstones, jasper, citrine, carnelian, and onyx. They are just small gems, 7 in total. And just a bunch of random money that you feel as though they probably grabbed off of bodies and other things that they trashed. But the gold was probably kept by the leader himself.
Yes.
Got it. I scoop all that stuff back into the chest and bring it over to everyone.
I mean, yeah, well, it's really heavy. Do a
It's really
strength check.
Okay.
It's not really important, but it's heavy, so.
Eh.
Yeah, okay. You're like on your knees, struggling You're just kind of pushing this thing like, one big push, and then resting and panting.
Guys, help! Help!
Push.
What's
and
happening?
resting and
I need-
panting.
I'm
I
still
can't carry
resting.
this.
Why don't we just go over there?
Oh, okay.
What is this?
Do we want to distribute this wealth?
I wanna give one of the gems to that other guy. I feel bad.
That other guy?
You mean
That guy,
Perrin,
and yeah, he really wanted something.
the halfy boy?
Yeah, he really wants something. Maybe we could
Wait,
give
you
him
gonna-
one.
Gonna call him
Wait,
over or
Martin, did you just call him the halfy boy in character?
no?
Okay.
Bet you'd like
What do
that
you
if I
guys
did,
think?
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
So Perrin just kind of starts wandering over, like, what? Wow, that's a pretty good haul. I'd call that a bonus.
Boner Zoo?
Your name's Perrin, right? You want
Yes.
one of the pretties?
One of the pretties.
Yeah.
I suppose so. He walks up and he just kind of grabs the jasper out of your hand and says, "It's better than nothing."
Okay, that one's yours.
And he goes back to the fire and sits down.
Out of the ones that are left, any of them like pink or blue? I don't know what these are.
No.
What does Moonstone
So what
look
do you-
like?
I feel like it's just gray, but I guess I can check.
What does it look like in Pokemon?
Well, Onyx is black.
Um,
Citrine's yellow.
Okay, Moonstone took on a milky bluish sheen when polished. So,
Ooh, are these polished?
yeah.
I want one.
Mhm.
What
I'm
should
gonna
we
take a
do with all of
Moonstone.
this stuff here?
I feel like we
Keep
should
it.
split it equally.
All right.
I-
Okay.
Why don't we just do that when we get back to the town? We can put it inside the bag of holding that you guys apparently are going to keep.
Okay.
That sounds fair.
Won't
but
that
I'm
be
still
too heavy
taking-
then?
No.
You guys, you don't know shit about bags of holding, do you?
Well, how am I supposed to
I
know?
some things that I
Anything
I-
that you put in a bag of holding doesn't actually weigh anything.
Oh, yes.
That sounds good.
Well, as a
Yeah.
servant of a priest, I'm not well versed in the arcane.
I thought it weighed 15 pounds.
The bag weighs 15 pounds, but anything you add to it doesn't.
Hmm. Strange
Now
magics.
just take care of that and sit down and rest so we can get going.
still
Yes, we
talking to
shouldn't tarry
Moonstone.
here.
So I'm guessing I'm still carrying the bag of holding. I
Mhm.
didn't give it to anyone.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, you should put all that shit in that bag, yo.
Yeah. Could I have the journal entry
Oh, sure. I forgot.
or the character or whatever?
All right, so you guys are taking a short rest.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey, hey.
Obadidawa.
Obadidawa.
All right, so
Get out of my bar.
go ahead and roll your hit dice if you want to regain some health.
If you haven't used it already.
If you
You
haven't
always
used it already.
Nice.
Ooh.
Did I? Nope.
Where's the hit
Nobody did
dice?
that, right?
What?
You can you roll that each rest, right? Not like that's something you.
You only
You
get back.
use it up.
Did you use one already?
I did a rest.
I don't think we did a short rest.
I think we did.
Yeah, we
Yeah, you
totally
did.
did after the
After the first
ambush.
attack, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I did.
Well, I
think we
didn't mark
used-
it off, so I'm going to trust myself.
Okay. I mean, this is the tutorial. Just use hit dice if you want it.
Well, so then I don't have.
But your
How
hit
do you
dice
get
don't
those
come
back?
until
You
A
guys
long
had more
rest.
healing before.
Long rest. Yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah, I did. I used mine, so that means I don't have any.
Yeah, I believe you
Alright.
did. Does anybody have anything they can help the dude with?
Oh,
The
my
dude.
potions are
Uh,
gone.
Cleric is
I
tapped
have
out.
I have cure wounds.
I
Wait,
had a-
oh, I have my current hit points is like 10 or is 2.
had
Can
a
I do
potion
cure
of
wounds on
healing.
myself?
in my inventory from the last battle. Somebody gave it to me. I forget
Yes. Lena gave
who.
it to you.
Does that have... How many uses does that thing have?
Just one.
Just one.
Then it should be gone. So I
Yep.
used that thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he definitely.
Whitmore,
Can
did
I
you
use
use
cure
yours?
wounds?
Sorry?
Did you use your potion?
Oh, that's right. You gave me one. I did not
Yeah.
use it.
Ah.
Well, you don't need it anymore.
As for cure wounds, does that take a spell slot? Or is that a cantrip?
It's a first
No,
level
it's-
spell, I think.
It's a spell slot.
Spell slot.
Do you have any spell slots left?
I don't think
One
she's
for
used
me?
any spells. I think she only used.
I haven't
uh,
used any spells.
Oh, okay, then you
Sacred
can totally
Flame.
use that.
You haven't used any spells?
I think she's only been using Sacred
just
Flame
the
this whole time.
cantrips.
Oh,
She
so
was
then
just
you should
beating
have.
people up.
Yeah, so then you should have 2 spell slots.
Says I have 2 total.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Slot.
what he
If you
said.
haven't used any spells, then you should have 2 slots
Okay.
remaining.
Yeah, feel free to heal away if you want to.
What do I do?
You click on the spell.
Whatever you want.
How do it?
Click on the spell.
I
It's
just
not
said
working.
that.
Oh wait, there it is. Level 1.
Cool. And then you also, what was it? You get +2 or something like that?
Yeah.
I'm going to look at your sheet real quick. Excuse me.
Mhm.
Pardon me. I'm moving your sheet.
Who are you healing? Are you healing yourself?
Yeah, plus.
Yeah, since you
plus
didn't
2.
declare it, I'm assuming that was cast on yourself there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry,
2
I
plus
submitted that
1
twice.
actually. So 3. So the first healing, the first cure wounds is for 12, and the second one is for 9.
Did you mean to cast it twice,
Okay.
Ema?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so then we're
No.
ignoring the second one.
So
Right,
I
so-
take the second one.
No, you take the
No, I
first
should-
one.
You
The
can take
first one is what you
First
rolled.
one's fine.
Ah,
So that's 12.
ah!
You heal for 12.
Okay. We're Gucci.
All right, and how about Thought? Thought is still looking bad, right?
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
Is anyone gonna help Thought?
I
I just helped
I can
myself.
give you
So.
thought. Are you really in need? Because I have this potion that Lena gave me.
I've felt better. Well, I can probably soldier on, so
They're not cheap, but
You guys,
are we confident that we can make our way back without any trouble?
well,
We're not done yet. We haven't explored the whole cave.
Oh,
We need to make sure that they're all dead.
you were marching off like this was the done job, good sir.
No. This seems like the biggest hurdle, but we don't know that all the goblins are dead. We can't have another one taking up the boss mantle and proceeding to do these attacks on me.
Well,
That's
hopefully
true.
The next one that takes up the mantle won't be big.
Hopefully.
well, we were hired to kill the goblins, so that's what we have to do. Haven't gone across that bridge yet.
That's right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Meowth, that's right.
What? What is Meowth? That your nickname?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so.
Ah,
Can I just kind of just look around the western part of this room before we head in that direction?
Yeah.
right, so I'm gonna wander.
I mean,
over
I did-
here.
I did include all of that in Lena's investigation. She was just checking all of the boxes, everything over there.
All right, then I'll just.
That was where you found the apples, by the way.
Okay. That's good.
All right, is everybody done resting then?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what are you gonna do?
It was a great sleep. Better get some eats.
Better what?
JK.
Look, Karen looks at you and says, "What?
I didn't say that.
Can we eat some apples and get like temporary hit points?
No.
Darn.
You can eat as many apples as you want, but it's not going to do anything for you aside from let you not starve.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I'm
Cool.
gonna munch an apple, but not the apple that
Okay.
I'm carrying. A different apple.
Hey, Lena, toss me some
Okay.
beef jerky.
You want some of that shit? All right.
What?
I toss him a beef jerky. I'm not taking from that pile of apples. I'm taking from the apples over here. But I
Yeah,
toss
fine.
him the beef jerky first.
I ate it and it was
The
good.
mystery beef jerky.
Maybe
The mystery jerky.
maybe tieflings don't have to worry about germs and mold. I don't know.
We're gonna find out.
And as you say that, Nefmir keels over. No, he's fine.
Ah.
All right, so Perrin stands up and says, "Okay, well, let's go.
All right.
We have a job to do, and by that I mean you have a job to do. Get in front of me."
Yes.
He's motioning wildly toward the stairs.
I'm gonna nudge Thought like in the side, kind of conspiratorially, and just be like,
Ooh.
"What do you think of this guy?"
Oh, I'm.
He seems rather eager.
Yes. I suppose that's just his nature.
All right.
I mean, would you like to do an insight check on his motives?
I mean, sure. Why
Go
not?
for it. You.
Yeah.
He's a bit hard to read for you, but I mean, his motives seem true. He just wants to fuck up some goblins.
I thought you were gonna say he just
Alright.
wants to fuck some goblins. I'm gonna do it too.
That's why he's so nervous. Yeah.
Ooh.
Thought is 100% certain he completely understands this halfling man. He understands this dude. He just wants to get the job done and go home.
Yes, I think he just wants to secure his future. The merchant, after all, he's looking for valuables and, you know, goblins are threatening his well-being.
Fair enough.
I
Yeah,
better get
Alright,
ahead of
so
him or
for-
he'll get cranky. Speaking of
well,
looking out for well-being.
As you catch up to Perrin, he says, "What's taking you?"
Sorry, we're just a bit weary from the battle.
Okay. Is Whitmore staying in that room?
No, I'll go ahead.
Okay. So for expedience sake, you return down the passage you came. You notice nothing. Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah, I'll try to be stealthy.
Yes.
Go ahead and stealth up if you're trying to be stealthy.
I will if everyone else is.
Oh, dig.
Never good.
Thought is playing a little beat on his
Oh.
metal armor.
Remy, you have to roll with disadvantage because of your armor, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
me too. So I'll just
Just do
roll
one.
it again.
Just do it again.
It doesn't matter though because six.
Well, what if I
is
roll a
already
natty
low enough
one?
to be a fuck up.
All right, I
Yeah.
didn't. So it's just.
yeah, no matter.
But hey, you never know. It could have been a natty one.
Yeah.
So Whitmore is the shadows, and everyone else is kind of, they're crunching gravel. At best, they're crunching gravel casually. At worst, they are kind of bumping their hard armor into rocks, kind of echoing around a little bit. Fortunately, right now you're in a big rushing water area, so it doesn't seem to matter too much. And you guys are moving on. Remy is in the wall. It's cool. So you get to this
Sure.
fork. Where are you gonna go?
Over the bridge, right?
Should I scout
Yeah.
across the bridge?
Yes.
We
Yeah,
go
if you
right
want to.
Bridge.
Just don't go too far.
Sure. I will sneak up to the bridge and see if what I can see across the bridge.
All right, perception.
Perception.
Yep,
Is it still dark?
Oh yeah, it's quite dark. Oh,
Yep.
you don't. Are you holding your torch?
I have my hooded lantern.
Oh right, okay. All right, so then you. Boop 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 boop. It's just more cavern. The bridge is old and rickety. The wood is kind of wet and molding, but it seems solid enough. On the other side is just another cavern proceeding off into the distance.
Am I confident that this bridge is going to support my party's weight?
I mean, how about an, I guess, intelligence check?
Just intelligence.
Yeah, it's good.
Alright.
Like I was saying, it's old and it's kind of molding, but you give it a couple of test stomps, each one harder than the last, but not loud, but just
All right.
it's solid.
All right. I'll come back to the group. No danger that I can see ahead. Kind of a rickety bridge, but it should be safe for us to cross.
Okay, let's go.
Right.
Okay.
Are we gonna form up or?
Yeah, how should
Yeah.
we?
What's our marching order?
Parents in the
Yeah.
back.
Aaron's in the back. I'll stand next to him.
Okay, like that.
Yeah.
Huh? Where did
Yeah.
Nephir go?
He's in the middle.
He's there.
Huh? He is?
Yeah.
He just disappeared from my screen entirely.
Oh, I see him as
Oh.
being right behind Whitmore.
I see you.
That's not great. Oh, there he is. He just popped back into existence.
All right,
Very cool.
very
All right,
cool.
so I'm just gonna grab you guys, and we're gonna cruise.
All right.
Neat.
So
We're
you
cruising.
proceed down the dark caverns. You cross the bridge uneventfully. It is rickety. It's a little bit loud, but it supports your weight.
I think it's
there's
not
no
mortary.
problem. And now, yeah. And now you're on the other side of the bridge.
I want to be keeping an eye out for sneaky goblins that are trying to ambush us or something.
Okay. Investigation.
I'm also looking for goblins, not necessarily in hiding places.
Investigation.
Just looking to see where they are.
Okay. All right. So then, are you continuing down?
I suppose we are.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on a second. Boop.
I can see
And-
farther than him anyway, because I have dark.
Yeah. you have
Power.
vision.
Yeah. All right. So you are continuing down the passageway. As you turn the corner, you can see some soft flickering light at the end of the tunnel. Hold on a second. I have to keep switching back and forth between my tools. Right, so as you continue down this cavern, eventually you come to this area where there's a small fork ahead of you.
Is it for eating, soup or?
Wait,
Fork?
hold on.
Don't eat You don't eat soup with a fork. What prompted you to say that anyhow? Are you hungry? I could use something to eat.
You should have had an apple.
So what do you do at this fork?
Um,
Can I do a perception check?
I want to look at the fork and determine if one can eat soup with it.
All right, you do a perception check.
Okay. Oh, God.
What are you? Is that a
You
natural
indeed
one?
can eat soup with a fork.
Yeah, so Remy, we'll start with Remy. Remy moves forward a little bit, and does Remy have dark vision?
Yes.
Yeah, she's a half
Okay.
elf.
So, yeah, I was just checking. So, Remy takes a look down to your right, and she sees that this is that very steep cavern that you saw from the bottom on the other side. This is where it meets on this side. When she looks the other direction, she can see if it ever works. She can see pretty far into here.
Oh.
Abouts. She can see that there's it seems like a big common room. A bunch of
Ooh.
bedding is rolled out all over the place. There are a few like smoldering embers in the fires around the area, and there is a single goblin laying down on one of the beds. And now over to Thought, who takes a look at the fork in the cavern, and his stomach rumbles because he's pretty sure he could munch right now if he wanted to.
If he had some soup.
If he had some soup, he's feeling pretty confident that he could eat that.
Brunch soup, even if I could. I whispered that to myself, so Whitmore might have heard me say that.
Oh my god.
All right, so what do you do?
Good. Can I see this goblin, or is it just too dark in there?
I think you could see it.
Really?
I said there's some light from the fires in there, and
Yeah. Should we kill it?
Should we just sneak up on it?
Oh, what? What's happening?
Okay, maybe someone other than me sneak up on it.
Or goblin.
If we attack it while it's asleep,
Goblin.
is that an advantage?
if you sneak up on it and attack it, that would definitely be advantage.
Kill it.
He gets sneak attack. I say as if I know what
Yeah.
that is.
Whitmore, I think you're the best at being stealthy. How about you go? Take it out.
I'm gonna leave my lantern here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to just motion to the rest of the group. Give me a second, and then I'll stealth up into the room. I'll kind of keep to. I'll keep to the left-hand side as much as I can, and then skirt around.
Okay. Go for it.
So I'm just gonna like sneak around here.
All
Do I
right.
need what do I do, GM? Do I roll a thing?
I think.
Or am I
I
still
mean,
stealth?
you should be rolling stealth. Yeah.
Okay.
I am gonna say that you can see this.
Oh, dig.
Yeah. All right. So you're not quite, you're not quite as stealthy as you were before, but you're doing the job all the same. Maybe you're just a little bit nervous. There's someone in front of you that you can actually see this time. So you're
It's performance anxiety.
exactly. So you're moving around the room. The goblin does not seem to notice you.
I'm gonna get right up to it, and well, I guess I'll move around this side. Get up next to it. First of all, is it actually alive? Is he breathing? Is he a guy?
Go ahead and investigate.
Oh, I need to investigate to see if it's alive.
You can see him breathing. You also see him breathing, and you also see next to him is a sort of a rusty metal bucket, and it seems to have vomit in it.
Oh.
Ooh, he had a rough
Oh.
fight.
Yeah.
Well, he's about to have a rougher one. I'll just stab him straight through the top, down into the ground with my short sword.
Roll an advantage attack.
Oh, advantage.
Yeah, you get that. This dude is sleeping.
There we go.
Ooh.
Yep, that'll do it. Roll
Right,
damage.
advantage, so I get sneak attack. I'll roll. we're taking the left one, right? You set
Yep.
that up.
Yep.
And then I'll roll the sneak attack damage.
Oh,
6. Oh,
damn.
Oh my god.
So you
I love rogues.
you certainly do ram your sword through his body and into the ground. For a brief moment, his body convulses and his eyes open and he says, "Ah!" And then he falls silent.
I feel really bad.
As
It's
he
all
dies,
right.
you see a picture of his wife and kids fall out of his pocket. No.
Oh,
Well,
we're
okay.
coming for them next.
Oh, God.
Shit got
So
dark.
true.
All right.
I'd like to search him. Does he have anything cool on him other than a vomit bucket?
He is holding absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Oh.
all right.
Could we hear him get the job done, or are we waiting for his signal?
How stealthy were you with that attack?
I'm just trying to keep him as quiet as possible. Like, even if trying to like put my hand over his mouth, like before I did it.
Sure. Well, I think people with dark vision could see that he's done the job.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll start coming back.
Guys, did he get him?
I think so.
Yes.
All right, one less goblin.
Should we
Okay.
move into the room?
Yeah, let's continue.
All right.
All right. Moving into the room. Hold on a sec.
We're moving.
Oh, yeah. I moved.
Into the room.
All right. Oh, yeah. So this guy, he's a dead boy.
Ah,
He's a dead boy.
Right, and you move further into the room. Here you are in the room. People with dark vision can go ahead and roll me perception.
damn. That's like one of my higher bonus
Oh.
things.
Hey.
So Remy can see. Boop, 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 boop. Nefmir and Thought are they can see that there's like a pit. There's a small kind of not small. There's a drop off next to them and some stairs going down into the thing. And Remy can see that's just sort of an extended pit area that continues on in that direction.
Okay.
Oh, these stairs go down?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you do? Oh no, you can't PRBP.
I sure as hell can, son.
Okay, then take a. All right, let's take a quick, like
Quick break.
a 10-minute pee break. Okay,
Oh, sounds
10-minute
good.
pee break. All right, so you guys are in the middle of this kind of sleeping room. There's bedrolls everywhere. There's a big pile of rubble in the corner. It seems incidental. They did not do that on purpose. Some fires are still there. You could see that they were big fires at one point, but they've been dying because no one's been stoking them for some reason.
For some
Almost like-
reason.
It's almost like you killed everyone. Including that poor defenseless goblin who's just sick and recovering.
Hmm.
I'm
If you don't want us to kill him, don't give us an NPC that's so forceful.
uh-huh.
So what
Still
you can see down into
I
this
didn't say that
area.
in character.
Okay, you can see down into
Okay.
that into this area. It's very dark. There's no light down there whatsoever. There is a faint smell of decay,
Oh,
Oh.
kind of wafting up
Oh,
from
no.
the area.
that smells bad.
Like decaying vomit.
Not like vomit, like death.
Great.
Heron kind of takes a shaky step forward. I suppose we should check down there too.
Uh,
Well,
What
the
is
path
that
leads
smell?
This way. I say let's go.
You were so eager
Okay.
before, Perrin.
I don't like that smell.
I agree.
You think we like the
It's music
smell?
to my senses.
No, but you're getting paid, so you're gonna like the smell whether you like it or not.
That
Go ahead.
doesn't really make any sense, but
I
okay.
don't care. Go ahead. I'll be
I'm
right behind you.
I'm looking at
I
Whitmore.
guess we'll move ahead.
I assume you checked that body for anything useful, right?
He was a little sick. He had
Oh.
a bucket. That's all I'll say.
That's kind of gross. All right.
Well, hopefully that means that they had a wonderful time last night, and the rest of them we will find will be the same way.
Hmm. All right,
I
let's.
pull the veil over my face tighter to try to keep out the smell.
Yeah.
All right, are you proceeding down into the thing?
No.
Yeah.
Guess so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not.
How come I don't
All
have a
right.
ruler?
You do, but it's not. It doesn't work on this map anyway, so don't worry about it.
Ah.
Yeah, this
So
map is
useful.
fucked up. It'll get better from then. From
Yeah,
the
the
next map.
ruler option is gone.
Is
Or
it?
is it this? Oh no, I found it. Okay. Oh, that's right. They
It's
made a bunch
new.
of updates, so the icon's different now.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I tried to do something earlier,
Right.
and the keys weren't right.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. You
All right,
found it.
cool.
So in you go. Well, now you're all in there.
Oh, shit.
So those with dark vision can see that it extends further out. The hooded lantern is also revealing, a murkier, more shadowy version of this that the dark vision people can see. From what you can tell, it just sort of extends off into the distance, and then it narrows down and just stops.
I'd like to
Okay.
look around and search for any like secret doors, hidden passageways, that type of thing.
Yeah. All right. Do some investigating.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, I rolled an advantage.
That's okay. But it's still the first one, so don't worry about it. So as you are looking around, what I will say is, you notice that at the foot of this little, I say cliff, it's maybe like 10 feet high or so.
Okay.
At the foot of that like 10-foot drop off, there is a lot of blood. Just like old blood stains on the ground. And you can see drag marks leading off into this direction. And then over further here, you see wheel tracks from some sort of cart-sized thing.
Where do the
And-
tracks go?
The tracks proceed off into that narrowed area and end right at that wall.
Well, this is very strange. Can I tell what this is? Oddly specific, but can I tell if this is goblin blood or human blood?
Nature check?
A medicine check, I
Oh,
guess.
yeah. That's legit. Oh yeah. Put that
Sure.
down.
So you're looking at that, and I guess you are very knowledgeable in this particular area, and you can see that it does seem to not be goblin blood.
Well, I am a PI. Well, look, everyone. There's tracks, like a cart tracks moving off to the west here, and there's some blood over here that's not from the goblin, which makes me believe that perhaps it is the goblins that are operating said cart. However, they disappear over there, and like the tracks literally just like terminate into the wall. Like they go to the
Yes.
wall and they're gone.
Yes, that's right.
Well, let's follow the tracks.
Perrin is shaking slightly. I don't like this. This blood. I feel like it might be related to all of the guards that I hired and are missing. I'm a little worried about what we're going to find down this way.
Just stay behind
Okay.
us.
I think
I will.
I think we should, as we approach, I think we should spread out.
Okay. Go ahead and move closer.
All right.
Before we spread out, I want to put my hand on his shoulder, like kind of try to be comforting.
He you can feel him trembling slightly, but the trembling slows as you touch his arm,
Hot.
but he says nothing. So you're moving
Yes.
forward and spreading
Yeah,
out.
let's move ahead and kind of spread out. At least I want to spread out, so I'm gonna go away from the group a little
Okay.
bit.
Are you checking? Are you still looking for magic doors and whatnot?
I'm still, well, not necessarily magic, but like, yeah, just any sort of secret entrance.
Any trapdoors? Yeah. Okay. Well then, are you centering your search anywhere specific?
Especially where the tracks end.
Yeah.
Once we get
Okay.
there.
So as you're moving closer, nothing really happens, and you reach the wall. And so what, are you just investigating it? Are you touching it? Are you?
I'm gonna look around first. I want to check for traps where the tracks stop.
Okay, so investigate for traps.
Mr. Whis.
Ooh, yeah.
You are completely confident that there are no traps in front of you.
All right. I'm gonna check for like a secret door where the tracks end.
Alright.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's a different investigation. Fortunately,
Can I roll for an investigation?
Ooh,
that's better. Yeah, you can do that. What are you looking for?
I don't know. Just
Well,
Well, you have to
investigation
know.
for something specific. If you want to
So
just look
well.
around, that's perception. Looking around, or?
yeah.
Okay, then it's perception. Okay. You see what I described earlier. This is just a very dark corner of this cavern. You see the drag marks abruptly stop and are replaced by tread marks as they continue into the wall. And you see nothing else in particular. When Whitmore investigates the rock wall, he notices a shimmer.
I'm gonna take a nearby object like a stone and just throw it at the wall.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that you did that, and the stone sails through the air, and suddenly you don't see it anymore.
Magic!
You
Wall.
do hear the sound of rock hitting rock kind of echoing in front of you, but
Okay.
it's not visible.
We, my friends, have an illusory door.
A what?
The stone isn't actually stone.
Oh.
Can
How are
goblins
these
do that?
goblins wielding such magic?
I hope it's Magic Man. I want to meet this man.
You want to meet a man who armed a goblin with a wand that tried to kill us?
Well, I mean, mostly just to fulfill our contract.
It's possible that the magic man is being held captive, or he's just protecting himself from these things, and maybe they stole his wand.
I hope that's the
lucky.
case.
If we're lucky.
Me too.
I didn't think about that.
Well, since we can't see through the door, maybe...
Let's go.
I'm gonna stealthily peek my face through it. If you could stealthily peek your face through an illusion.
Sure, go ahead and roll stealth. You do. So you You approach very quietly, very stealthily, face first, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just.
And you just kind of inch forward little by little, putting your face closer and closer to this rock wall, and then suddenly your nose touches nothing, and your face continues to slide through with no issue whatsoever. And on the other side, you see another dark tunnel.
Wonderful. I'll turn back. Looks safe-ish.
All
I
right
go
then.
up there and I start playing with the illusion, like sticking my hand in and out and stuff.
Wow.
Okay.
You
That
guys,
is
look.
remarkable.
Have you ever seen anything like this before? This is neat.
Ever.
Let's see if an apple goes through it.
Oh yeah.
Throw an apple through it.
All right, you throw an apple through it. Zoof. It's gone.
This is pretty cool.
All right.
I'm impressed.
Perrin
Go
is
through
just kind
it.
of watching in disbelief as you all play with this illusory wall.
I go in the door.
All right, you're going in the door. How far in are you going?
Quite something, isn't it?
I step completely through the wall.
Okay, and suddenly, blam! I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
I should have checked for traps.
You did.
And you're
Well,
fine.
Not on
You,
that side, I guess.
You notice a glow at your feet, some kind of sigil, and you see darkness creeping in around the edges of your vision, but you sort of steel your resolve, and you shake it off, and the darkness sort of retracts, and you feel fine.
Oh.
Okay.
And the glow from the sigil at your feet fades.
Oh, all right. I come back out. There was some kind of magic on the ground, but it doesn't seem to have worked. But it could have killed me, I think.
You can roll an Arcana check.
Okay. He doesn't know shit. Like,
You
Yeah.
can see what you...
he don't know nothing
Yeah,
about
okay.
magic. Unless
You
it's,
know
like,
that-
godly.
You know that you didn't feel any threat to your life, but your vision was fading fast for a moment.
We should be more careful. There could be more dangerous magics ahead.
I don't really know how to be careful around magic, so I just walk in slowly.
And you're fine. The sigil that was on the ground is no longer there. All right, so are you all continuing through the wall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So on the other side of the wall, it smells very wet and vaguely of rot. It is pitch black, if not for the light flickering from the hooded lamp. What do you do? Can you hear that music, by the
Yeah,
way?
man, it's good.
I was gonna say, did you start
Scared
playing?
the shit out of me.
I love the title too.
I'm.
Oh,
Oh, you can see the title.
Wait, what?
Title?
Where?
Jukebox, you can see what's
If you look
playing.
at the music box, it says "Creepy Cave."
Oh, okay.
I
Where's,
didn't realize you could see the title.
where's the music
Yeah.
box?
It was creepy.
Uh,
It's the little
Next to the chat
sick
thing.
note. It's the fourth. It's the fourth icon.
Oh, I see. Oh my god.
I would like to check for traps.
All right, so
Let's
you're
do-
going to. Okay, he's gonna roll investigation, and Remy, what are you doing?
Perception.
Okay, go ahead and just look around.
Yeah, I'm just looking around too.
All right. Whitmore, you are investigating for traps and you see nothing in your immediate area. Both Remy and Thought are taking a good look around. As you look around, you find various small bones on the ground.
Oh,
Rose?
You can see
we sell them to necromancers?
you can see very small bones on the ground, and you can see that the walls seem to have been carved out by small instruments,
Like flutes.
like small digging instruments of some kind.
Like a cello shovel?
I guess so.
All right, we're done with that joke now.
Oh, come on. I want to look at the bones. What kind of bones are
Okay.
they?
Do a medicine check.
What?
Yeah, you just want to know what kind of bones they are? Oh,
Yeah.
you have no idea.
All right.
I'm sorry. You notice that
I
they
wanna
are
check 'em.
bones. They are bones.
Can I check the bones?
Yeah, go for it.
Let the
I'm
player
pretty
check 'em.
interested in selling them.
You
Do
get
what?
right into bones.
I will also look at bones.
All right, everybody gets into the bone. Nephmir is a bone expert.
I must
Learn your boner.
bones.
So Remy takes a good look at these bones. She can see that they seem to be finger bones. Nephmir takes a very good look, and he recognizes the bones to be distal phalanxes. That is the final bone in a finger.
Gross.
They're all the same.
They're all the same, just a lot
Oh
of
my gosh.
small end of the finger bones.
Super, super gross.
Yo.
Can I sell them or no?
No, you can't sell them.
You can take anything you want.
To
Taking them.
sell them
How many
to
are you taking? There are a lot.
20 of them?
Taking 20 finger bones.
So just like a handful, you just dig them right in and.
a handful.
Yeah.
A handful.
Oh.
About 4 handfuls.
4
Can
hand.
you make that joke?
No, we got it. Would have been, yeah.
So Remy starts sweeping up some finger bones, and for some reason
I
tucks them
wouldn't
into
touch
her
those
bag.
if I were you.
She already did it.
Yeah, she already took them.
Oh.
Let's see, going off of the other perception, Thought is looking at these finger bones with this new information. I'm just going to say that you shared already. With this new understanding of the finger bones and looking at the walls, Thought understands that this particular cavern was tunneled out by whoever owned these fingertips with these fingertips.
That's very, very gross.
Do you share that information?
So what you're saying is that the cavern was clawed out and then
Yes.
their bones fell off or something?
As whatever was tunneling this cavern with their fingers, over time these end finger bones came off.
That is really gross. All right, I gotta think about handle this.
You don't have to necessarily I mean, if you want to just say I share that information, that's fine. You don't have to
Yeah.
think about how to describe it
Oh,
yourself.
but I want to.
Okay.
Okay, go for it then.
Mm.
I'm just saying if you're struggling because you don't want to or something.
No, I just have to think about it. I'm not an actor, so I have to work really hard to, to act.
You know, do improv shows?
No. This
Oh.
tunnel
I was
was
actually
clawed
thinking really
out.
hard about taking improvisation classes. I think it'd be really fun.
Oh, I did
That
that.
is fun.
I was really bad at it.
Yeah, you did. It was fun.
I was very good at it. I used to perform.
Hey, so anyway.
Oh, really? That's
Hey, so
fun.
anyway.
Sorry
Before
about
my
the
anxiety developed.
Hey, so anyway, we're in this cavern.
Yes.
You want to turn that music back on? It went away.
Oh, I forgot to loop it.
It went.
Cavern is still
Loop
creepy.
back.
Come on,
Bubble.
The cavern is still
trip us
creepy.
out.
Okay,
Thank you
anyway,
for pointing that out.
as he said, this cavern was clawed out by whatever creature has those bones.
I thought that was my air conditioning.
Do we think? Do we think this is someone forced them to do this?
I don't think they did
So it
this.
seems like a.
I don't think they
No,
did
this
out
is
of
what they
their
did in
own
their fun
will.
time.
And if they did, they.
So looking around. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
what was that, Ben?
I'm just saying that if they did this out of their own will, I don't think they're in a very good place. So
Yeah.
I find it unlikely.
Right. So what do you do?
Looking around, can I estimate at all, like, how many people it would require to amount to this many finger bones?
Boy, I guess an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
You can't really piece it together, but you understand it would be a lot.
Sure.
A lot of people, or a lot of things.
All right.
All right.
So, can we see where this goes? You know, what direction? Because I can't see.
The cavern, the tunnel extends straight ahead of you, and you see no end to it because it is extremely dark.
Do you still have that hooded lantern?
Yes,
Yeah, I still have it
you
out.
can see around you, but the hooded lantern does not illuminate the entire tunnel.
Even with my darky vision?
You cannot see the end.
All right.
Let's just find out what's at the end and get out of here.
Perrin is visibly shivering now and says, quickly.
Do you want to stay here, Perrin?
No, I'm staying right with you.
All right.
That's a good idea.
Let's go.
Right, so you continue into the tunnel.
I'm holding my shield
do you
up,
do-
by the way.
Okay,
To
holding your shield up.
right under my chin.
Okay,
I'm keeping an eye out for traps as we go.
all right. I'll just say it's the same investigation as before. Anybody else doing anything specific?
I'm watching my footing specifically.
Good idea.
Just chilling.
The tunnel floor is also very uneven because it has also been clawed out in the same manner as the walls and the ceiling.
I want to keep an eye on Perrin.
Okay. You can just do that. It's not difficult terrain, but it is uneven in places. It has many ridges, and it's not like it was made with any real idea of precision. So you continue down this cavern, and you walk for a long time. Will you stop at any point?
No, not unless
Or
we
just
see
keep going.
anything.
If something changes, like if we see something different, I would stop, but otherwise just keep going.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention: you do see the wheel tracks. There are
Oh, okay.
wheel tracks moving down into this cave. And let's see, Thought again with the good look around earlier. You can see in some of the more like moist areas where like water has dripped down and made the earth a little softer. You see pieces of large footprints here and there.
Like people
Very
sized?
large.
Oh, bigger than
Not
people
people
Okay.
size. Yes.
Oh, great. How wide is this tunnel?
It is not. Let's say maybe. So if you look at the map where you guys are, that's about as wide as it is. So about 20 feet across.
Okay.
So I guess it's pretty wide.
All right.
Do I see these footprints, Dan?
What was your I suppose let's just use the investigation. Yeah, you can see the footprints.
So, sorry, I didn't hear before. Did we discern what kind of footprints they were?
No, just that
Big.
you can see. You can't see. There are no full footprints, but you can see parts of a large footprint here and there.
All right, I'll try and see if I can figure out what kind of footprints they are.
Okay. Oh, sorry. That's what would that be? Maybe nature?
Nature?
Nature. Where's the nature? There it is. Ugh.
Unfortunately, like there's no complete footprint to work off of. It's dark. Any number of large creature could have made this footprint.
All right.
Right. Are you continuing down?
Yeah.
Okay. As you continue down, nothing really changes. It's a fairly uniform width, a very uniform height, all the way down, and you end up walking for about 30 minutes
Jesus Christ.
at a normal speed. And eventually, in the distance, you can see a wall and a door, 2 large doors.
All right. Everyone see that?
What will you do?
There's a door up ahead.
Let's check it out before we open it.
Would check it out.
Can I go
How?
see if it's trapped?
Anyone who wants to check out the door can roll investigation.
Yeah, I really want to see if it's trapped.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
I will also roll for investigate.
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank God.
Investigation. I'll roll 2 for funsies.
Lena is her I guess her vision isn't amazing. She kneels down by the door and she winds up doing a very thorough investigation of the wall next to the door. And she says, guys, I think we're okay. Everyone else jumps in doing, various levels of investigation, but it's thought who can say for certain that there is no trap on this door. It's a very large, heavy wooden door with 2 metal handholds on each door. And there are no traps and nothing really. It is not locked.
Okay. Whitmore, is there a way that we can breach this door quietly? It's pretty big. It might squeak.
Nothing really in my wheelhouse at the moment. Can I see if there's like any gaps in the door that I could potentially see through?
Just going from your other investigation check, you see that there are no gaps. It's a very tightly shut door.
Seems like opening this door is going to reveal us if there's anyone beyond it. Can I put my ear up to the door and just hear if there's any commotion on the other side?
Yeah, perception. All right, so you put your ear against the door. It is, I guess you can't really be certain because the door seems very, very thick, but you don't hear anything in particular on the other side.
Well, I don't hear anything obvious on the other side. Do we want to... I think we're just going to play our hand if we open the door, so we might as well do it abruptly.
I agree. We all ready?
All right, let's do it. Yeah.
Okay. I grab one of the handles, the one on the right.
What's his face is still there, right? He's still with us?
Oh, Perrin?
Yeah.
Yes, what's his face
What's
is still
his
with
face?
you. He's cowering behind you and shivering slightly. He's very quiet.
Are you gonna get the other one, Whitmore?
Sure, I'll get on the other one. Which direction do these doors open so I don't make a fool of myself?
With your investigation, you can see. Let me check. Actually, you can see that they will open toward you.
Okay. Ready to pull?
Yes.
All right, so both of you will
on
roll
your part.
a strength check when you do.
Oh, all right.
All right. Oh, this is gonna be great.
I just click on the attribute.
Yep,
Okay.
that's fine with me.
Shall we count down?
Here we go.
3,
Yeah, you did the honors, good sir.
1. Oh my god! Come on.
So, on the count of 3, you both haul on the door. Whitmore whips his door open fairly, not easily. It's a big, heavy door. He pulls it against the uneven dirt, and he whips it open. Thought loses his grip and falls onto his butt.
Ow.
There's a weird number of like crits in this game. I swear to God.
Yeah, the RNG is a little weird.
Yeah. So, now that the doors are open, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna get up first and then
What do we
actually
see?
open it,
That's
right?
What
You
happened
get
there?
up. So when you look inside, you do see a faint glow. But it's too dark to make out anything else.
I'm gonna
Okay.
like kind of wave my hands forward for our dark vision people to take a look.
I will perceive the room.
Okay.
As will I.
What?
Do you see the new map?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
So now when you look into this room, do you enter the room?
I'm staying out.
I'm just looking
Should
at
we
it.
Yes.
check for
I was
traps?
just gonna look before moving.
Okay. So what you see is it looks like a cellar or a kind of warehouse. It is very unkempt, but there are enough fresh, smoldering embers in a torch by the door to lead you to believe that it's not completely abandoned. There is also a bit of light coming in from a stairway to your left. The stairway goes up, and there is a door at the top of the stairs with light streaming through the cracks. Otherwise, you see just a large room full of boxes, full of shelves. The boxes are obviously very empty. They are tipped on their sides. The shelves are bare. Things are knocked over, like the room was cleaned out in a hurry.
Huh.
There are 3 carts in the room that match the tread marks that you saw. They are very worse for wear. 2 of them are just completely smashed against the wall, and another one is sort of stuck up on some boxes.
Okay. Where are we? Because I don't see us.
You guys are. This is the door right here.
Okay.
You're not in the room yet.
Yeah, I see that.
Here, look. Boop.
Oh, look at that. There I am. Okay.
You're looking in.
Ugh. So this is the stairway up where the light is?
Yes.
Okay. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And...
Oh, sorry. On your right, over on this side, there are 2 kind of busted ladder-looking things that lead to an elevated platform that you cannot see. It's very, very dark up there. Yeah.
Okay. So... Alright.
I'm just gonna, just for
I'm going
convenience
to-
sake, okay, so you're in.
Alright, I'll
Just
look
gonna-
into.
Everybody's
solid.
You said the ladders are beat up.
Yes.
Which one is the least beat up?
On the far side of the room.
Okay. I want to try to go up that ladder.
Okay, but actually, I'm going to put you back.
Oh, okay.
Whoops. Why can't I grab you?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I'll put me back.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So, as you do that, actually, you can go like halfway there.
Okay.
What is this here?
What?
This?
Oh, sorry, you're right. I missed that too. There's a deep chasm in the ground. I guess it's not so deep, but it's deep enough. It seems naturally formed, just a stone floor in a basement. Over time, just kind of deteriorates.
Can we drop an apple down the hole?
You can drop an apple down there.
Okay. Just asking.
Are you gonna do it?
And,
I was just asking.
Okay.
All right.
and as you do, suddenly there's a big screech. A very loud, inhuman screech.
Oh.
Where?
And a loud sound as slam. A giant,
Ugh.
a huge, just abomination, this massively terrifying beast hops down from the elevated platform into the light.
I don't think that's good.
Okay.
It observes the things in front of it. You can see drool coming out of its mouth.
Can I
And-
like check?
And you can, what do you want to check?
Oh, nothing. Continue. Continue.
And as you do nothing, I guess, it sprints forward and makes an attack. Oh, hold on a second here.
I mean, if it's obvious that it's going to be like bolting for an attack, I guess we would all, or at least I would, like draw my weapons. And
Are you trying to play music?
It is playing.
Tense battle. Dark.
Yeah.
Turn that down a little bit.
Earlier I was just gonna ask if I can like check to see what it is, like what kind of creature it is.
It doesn't
Would
stop
that be-
anything, but you can see what's going on.
What would I check? What would I roll?
You can check a nature check.
Can I roll as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Remy has no idea. Nefmir has a vague idea. It seems a bit different from what he's read about before. Notably smaller, and it doesn't look as menacing as he had imagined. But it seems to be a hook horror. A hook horror.
A whore?
No, not a horde.
Horror.
I know, I'm being dumb.
Most
Oh,
We
okay.
know you're being dumb.
So this, I guess during that check, you would both see. The reason it doesn't look as menacing is it looks emaciated. It's obviously should be much larger, but it's hunched over. Its natural chitinous armor is kind of falling away. It looks kind of like it looks dead on its feet, but it's sort of staying up by sheer force of will. And it looks extremely hungry.
Great.
So it runs up to Lena
Mhm.
and
I was thinking the apples
does
too.
does a 15
Those
hit
were
you?
also my thoughts.
Yes, it does.
I don't
Okay.
think that's
Sorry, I'm just getting the hang of this guy right here real quick.
He ate the jerky.
Whoa, that went too far.
The parrot.
You take it lashes out with one of its gigantic hook arms, and snags you across the side for 5 damage.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, and now you can roll initiative.
Click on your thing first.
Yep, click on your token and roll initiative.
Oh, great.
My God. Yo.
I swear, I forget how to do this every single time.
You'll get used
Icon
to
on
it.
character sheet.
Yes, it's on your sheet, and you just click the initiative button after you click your own token.
I am clicking my own tokens. Okay, great.
Zhoosh.
Zhoosh. Zhoosh indeed. All right, great. So first up, you see this giant beast pop down from the ceiling and take a big cut at your good friend Lena here. What do you do, Remy?
Can I hit it with Sacred Flame?
You sure can. Let's see.
Okay. I think you roll for...
What's the dex save? Oh, he made it.
No.
Whatever it is, he made it.
Great. Cool.
Yeah. So
Alright.
he resists that flame that you cast. Do you move?
Okay. No. No.
Oh.
Okay.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Whitmore.
Whitmore is. Oh, he doesn't like how big this guy is. He's gonna move. Let's see, one. He's just gonna move over here, and then he's gonna huck a dagger at him.
Okay.
I'll throw a dagger.
That does hit. Roll damage.
All right. Is he considered flanked by Lena?
Yeah.
All right. So I get to roll. So the left one is just
Yes.
the weapon, and then I roll this. One.
geez.
Oh yeah.
Oh well. All right. So you hurl that dagger, and it does find purchase within its chitinous armor plates, but it sticks into it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's
It
all.
screeches again very loudly. It's deafening in this room.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
All right. And next is this hook horror, who screeches deafeningly and whips around and comes sprinting at the man who just hurled a dagger.
Yo, do I get an attack of opportunity?
You do, actually.
Hey.
And that'll hit.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, no.
All right.
Okay.
You give it a quick thump on the ass as it runs away from you.
Mhm.
All right. And he is reaching out with his giant hooked claw again. Does a 15 hit? Or sorry,
It
not
does.
15. 19, actually.
Oh, yeah, that hits too.
Yeah. Okay. So then It
Uh-oh.
does.
It's
It's
a
sort of-
dog. Oh no, a
it
dog.
tags your side and rakes.
Oh, a dog!
What's going on?
Oh, dog.
Dog.
A dog is eating me.
Aw.
Okay.
No, he's gone.
We're in battle,
It's actually-
guys.
This is actually a hook horror, not a dog. But he reaches out with his giant hooked claw and rakes you across the side for 2 damage.
Ow.
Specifically, I'll tell you, it's piercing damage.
Okay.
All right. And that's it for him. Nefmir's up.
All right. Let's see. Has it got me trapped in this spot?
You can back up into the tunnel. I'll just say that you have, yeah, if you want to. But you cannot get past it without doing some sort of acrobatics check.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna back up into the tunnel then.
You're standing next to Perrin now, who is peering around the door, like looking white as a ghost.
Okay. Can I specify just, let's say, I don't know. Let's go 20 feet back.
All right, he is going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Because I'm retreating away from him?
Yes.
Because you're technically
Alright.
engaged with him. So, where just what's the word? I don't know. Just a question, like technical question.
Okay.
What's his engage box on this map here?
It's the 6 boxes that he takes up.
Wow.
All 6.
Yes.
Okay.
He is a very large boy.
He's a very large piece of shit.
Okay. So
So he's gonna. Are you backing up?
yes.
All right. Oh, does a 10 hit you? That's a no, right?
Does a 10 hit me?
Yeah. It does not. You have an armor class of 13,
Yeah, we're right.
so you're fine.
That's fine then.
He does not. He sees the tiefling back away from him as he's attacking Whitmore, and he lashes out quickly, but he's too late as you've already backed into the tunnel.
All right.
And we'll just say that you have backed into the tunnel. I can actually, you know what? I'll just do this real quick.
Can you expand?
Yeah.
Very good.
That's as far as it goes, but here, you are 20 feet back, or you're 10 feet, but whatever. You're 20 feet back into the tunnel.
Well, if that's as far as I can show, then I guess I'll just go that far. Just,
Okay.
I don't feel like thinking about like overcompensation or whatever. Anyway, I'll just be, standard. I'll throw an Eldritch Blast at that guy.
Okay. You have to roll the attack.
I know. I can remember where it's stashed. Hold on.
It's right in the main sheet there, right on the front page. It's in your attacks, right below your hit dice.
There
You
we
can
go.
just click Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
Oh goodness, well, that's unfortunate. I guess as you're dodging out of the way of this hook that comes lashing out at you, you fire off sort of an instinct Eldritch Blast, but it shoots wide and sails across the room, blasting into the cart.
The cart
I hope
explode.
we didn't need that.
The cart, part of it explodes.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Are you finished moving and stuff?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Well, then it's actually time for the other hook horror to appear.
Oh, come on.
This one was climbing across the ceiling in secret, and it drops down on top of Thought.
Like on me?
Oh, on you, and rolls a natural 20. Oh, Jesus. And you take 8 damage.
All right, I'm now unconscious.
Okay. So it falls off of the ceiling directly on top of Thought with its hooks out and just smashes him into the ground. And you can see that Thought is not moving.
I don't even get any
Is,
saves for that.
Are you at 0 now?
I'm at
You
negative
know
2.
what? Because he fell on you, I will give
Okay.
you a dexterity save because
Oh,
he
well,
fell
that's-
onto you.
Well,
Because I
check
can
this
do
out.
spare. Do spare
Hey,
time.
look at that.
Well, he has to roll dexterity. You're right.
What?
Yeah, that did not work.
Yeah.
He's
I'll help you out.
You gotta get
Okay.
over there first, though.
I got it.
That's the problem.
So Thought does not get his turn.
It's
Great.
saving throw, right? Saving throw?
Oh yeah, so you have to roll a death saving throw now.
Right away?
Yep,
No,
it was his turn.
Isn't that only at the beginning of his turn?
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
his
his
turn.
turn right then. I just skipped past it because he's unconscious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of his turn, he has to roll. Yeah.
Okay.
So click death save.
Well,
Oh, that's 2 failures.
yeah.
That's 2 failures. Oh god.
I thought we didn't have to do that until my hit points exceeded my maximum.
No, if your hit
Oh, no,
points
no,
exceed your
no.
maximum, like you're...
That means you're dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That means you're long dead, no saving you.
All right.
This is still
Yeah.
you can make one you can fail one more time and then die. Oh my god. So
Okay. Just got real.
it did actually just get real. Next is Lena.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? You know what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do a perception check.
Perception? Okay. Just a second. I'm on my spell sheet now.
Sorry.
Perception.
Oh,
Wow.
great. So you actually notice that in their haste to clear out this room, they knocked over a barrel but did not empty it. And inside of the barrel are 2 more potions of healing.
Okay. Grabbing those would be a free action.
Yes. Yeah.
Giving it would be, but to use it, okay. I have to think about what I want to do.
I don't think you can throw it at me and break it on my body and have that work.
No, that won't work.
No,
I
no.
don't
Put it in
think
his
that
mouth.
works.
Yeah,
Whose turn is next?
What is
That's
your
mine.
yours.
I mean, I
Dan?
can.
What is your
would
your
it-
ruling for feeding someone a potion?
You can feed someone a potion as an action.
Can
next.
I can do that
Yep.
for my next action.
If
You gotta
you
feed
can,
someone a
I
potion.
get there.
well, you can't get
'Cause I
around
can, like,
the
get over
guy.
there.
Yeah.
15, 20, 25. You can actually get around that hook horror in exactly your movement if you needed
Okay.
to.
Oh, and you technically wouldn't be disengaging either.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm
You'd
not
be
engaged
strafing
right
that dude. You are engaged. You're engaged to him.
You
Oh,
you are
I
adjacent to
don't
one of
wanna
his
be engaged
blocks.
to a whore.
Well, you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
I'm a
the
whore.
6 that they take up.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It is a very large man.
Okay.
Do what you will.
You got him? Are you gonna help him next turn?
I can help him next turn.
Okay.
Except I would be disengaging, so
You were talking very casually during this fight. Yeah, you got him.
No, you wouldn't be disengaging. You'd still be around his melee
Yeah.
perimeter,
Oh,
so
okay.
you'd be
Straight.
fine.
alright.
Yeah, as long as you're
Alright,
touching
fine.
one of his
Yeah.
boxes, you haven't left.
Okay.
He has a lot
Alright,
of
yeah.
boxes.
Thought unconsciously gives some.
I'll help him.
I'm
Okay,
not speaking in character.
I'll take those potions of healing. There's 2 of them.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna grab them, and I'm going to cast mage armor on myself.
Okay. Please describe what happens.
Okay, so I spin around, slam my staff on the ground, and touch myself in the chest. And fuck, I don't have my picture. I have some armor now.
What kind of armor is it? Describe the armor.
Yeah, what's it look like?
God, I don't. Where's the picture, Dan? Do you have
Where's
it?
the- it's-
Secured leather.
What?
Oh, I was reading the card.
Oh, yeah. Or a focus works too. But yeah, so okay, I don't remember what I drew. I've got some metal armor on me now. It looks like metal.
Oh,
Okay.
We don't got time for this shit. We gotta go.
Okay. All right. Are you moving?
That crevice, I can't like.
You can jump it.
I can jump it. Okay, but it's something I could fall into, right? Like if
I mean, you wouldn't fall down and die, but you could get stuck in it.
Okay, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. All right. Next is Remy.
Okay, so we'll get around him to get to Thought.
All right. So you're strafing over to Thought.
Should land there. And do I have the potion?
Huh? Why would you have a potion?
Oh, yeah. I have to get.
You'd have to
Yeah.
take it from me.
Yeah.
I'll come back.
I would say that because you probably would have discussed that already beforehand. Maybe she's holding out the potion. You can just snatch it from her.
Very generous.
Cool. Like a relay race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is that what it is? Okay. And then I guess I use my action to give Thought the potion.
Okay. So that is. Oh man, I always forget what a potion is. 2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. So you can type that in, or I can just do it if you want.
Yeah, if you could.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Excuse me.
Oh wow. Okay, so that is 10.
Okay.
You just it was max roll.
Awesome.
So Thought, sorry, I should say Remy, just kind of strafes around this giant hook horror and slides in like a rock god and just jams this bottle into Thought's mouth as he's unconscious on the floor, and Thought wakes up with a start. And you're looking straight up at Remy, and a little bit beyond Remy, a big ass hook.
So I have 10
Right?
HP.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right. Next is a big boy. He's kind of getting confused, being surrounded and whatnot. So he sees the person moving in his peripheral vision, and he lashes out at Remy, and does absolutely not hit. I guess in his haste to spin around, he lashes out, and it just sort of glances off of Remy's armor.
Bless.
Whitmore.
Whitmore is just gonna take his 2 short swords out and slash twice at the guy, at the one he would hit with the dagger.
Okay. Go for it.
First attack.
Oh, exactly right. You hit him barely.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right, that's
4 damage.
4 damaji. And then do I
Damaja,
get my
yeah.
sneaky?
Sneak? I don't think it's a sneak attack anymore.
Well, I mean, not to argue,
Is he still?
but he's still flanked.
Yeah.
He is still flanked. Okay, yeah. That's fine.
2.
All right, 6.
And then I'll hit him with my offhand.
Okay. That's
Wow.
definitely a hit.
And then I only take the right one.
Only 1, yeah. All right, but that's still 7 damage.
I got a picture.
So-
I found a picture of my armor. It looks like this.
That's good armor.
Oh, nice.
So it just goes over my normal clothes.
All right, so Whitmore lashes out as this beast spins around again to attack the new moving target. He lashes out with both swords and manages to land 2 clean hits, the first cleaner than the second. And you see some sort of like blackish ooze spill out of this beast. He
Ooh.
screeches again.
All right, that'll be my turn, I guess.
All right, Nefmir.
All right, let's see. I am going to. I suppose I'll try True Strike on that guy.
Okay.
Just standing right where I am.
All right. Could you click that spell?
I can.
Right. Okay, sounds good.
Wait,
So-
I should. See, is that my attacks? No.
What are you saying?
I'm not rolling for this thing, yeah.
No, it just happens. So you extend your hand and you point your finger at this big boy, right? The one right in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay. And you mark him, and you feel you suddenly have a very good understanding of where his armor plating is falling apart, where Whitmore has already opened him, and you feel confident about your next blow.
Okay.
Are you going to move?
Yeah. Well, my next question is, if I move, that will still be in effect, right?
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah, it just says your next attack.
I figure, but I don't know.
It's concentration, but concentration is only broken by like big hits or casting another spell.
Are there channeled spells in this game where that would?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I figure. But it's not that, so that's good. No. I suppose I have to roll perception for that, or maybe I can just plain as.
No, you're fine. It's a spell.
That room is through that one little space door, right?
Yes.
The little door, right? Okay.
It is a big door, and you can like dodge through if you want to try.
You know, I'm just gonna chill out. I'm gonna chill out
in the
this
tunnel
direction.
That's not part of the area. So like I'd say maybe here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like as far as the tunnel goes, maybe that's the wall right there.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that.
Here, let me reveal that
they
area.
can't hit you, right?
It could go in there if it wanted to.
Oh, all right.
If it wanted to tuck its claws in, it could make it through that door.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. All right. So then next up is this hook horror. And he sees Remy moving. He sees her jam the potion into thought, but he doesn't actually understand what's happening. He's just fucking raging. So he sees Whitmore actually, reaching out and slashing up the other one. He hears the screech and he seems enraged. So he actually moves up toward Whitmore here and will attack. Thought will not take an attack of opportunity because Thought is on the ground. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Oh, he really gets a hold of you this time. And he catches you across the belly and he just rips and you take 6 piercing damage.
I'm at 1 again.
And that's it for him. Thought, you are up. Kim, are you okay?
Kim is
Yeah,
dying.
I'm fine.
Kim is not
I'm fine.
Okay, Thought, you're up.
All
It's
right.
half your movement speed to get up.
Well, I get up, obviously.
Mhm.
My movement's 30, right? Yeah.
Yep, so you have 15 feet left.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna move here, and I will strike this man,
Okay.
who is not a man.
He's a thing. Go ahead and roll. Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh,
All right,
dear.
roll that damage.
Damn.
Wonderful.
Yo.
So Thought jumps to his feet, newly empowered, newly invigorated, and as this beast turns to rake Whitmore across the belly, Thought does the same, swinging his longsword across the jagged, kind of falling apart carapace on the underside and catching firmly and just drags it across, spraying that black gooey blood across the room, and the thing shrieks louder than you've heard before. It whips its head around to look at Thought, but you can see it stagger slightly.
My ears are bleeding.
Yeah, do we have to make Constitution saving throws?
No, it's just really fucking loud.
Okay.
All right, anything else from Thought?
Nope, I can't do anything else, right?
Okay. I mean, you can move.
No, because if I
got
move...
another 10 feet, right?
Yeah, but if I go here, that's a disengage, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna move.
Well, it's not a disengage. Opportunity, yeah.
Right, yeah. So no.
Okay. Lena.
Okay. I'm gonna point my staff at this one and cast Chill Touch.
Okay. That does not hit,
No.
unfortunately. That cold hand materializes in front of it, but as it's jerking around so wildly, it fails to get a good grasp. Are you
I
going
feel
to move?
cold.
I am not going to move. I'm gonna stay right there.
All right, Remy's up.
Okay. So where am I? Okay. How is Whitmore doing?
He has one
Not
health.
great.
Looks real bad.
I'm at
Are you
I
at
believe that
0?
stuff.
He's not at 0.
On a scale of 0 to 10, he's
He's
at a
about
one.
Well, okay. Then I don't think I can do Spare the Dying. So.
You literally
Nope.
can't. No.
I'm not dying.
Okay, well, I'm just asking. There's nothing wrong with asking about it if he actually needs my help. Okay, well, there's nothing I can do for him, so I'll just try to attack whatever's closest.
Don't you have a heal?
The one that you are next to.
You only used one of your 2
What?
slots.
Okay.
You do have a spell slot left.
if you want to use it, like no pressure,
It's up
whatever
to
you
you.
think your character would do.
But you can.
I'm just reminding you, you have one more spell slot.
So I can use Cure Wounds again on him.
You
You
could.
can.
Okay. I don't know. Sure. Why not?
Does Remy say that in
Yeah.
character? Sure.
So enthusiastic.
Do I need to be able to touch him?
Yeah,
I don't
To do
think so.
it, okay.
Spell.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get in there without disengaging. So
All right.
it would be now you are engaging with the other one though as well.
Yeah, think about that. You could be flanked if they attack, if you're not facing one or the other. So, all
It should
right,
be okay.
no, you did it. It's too late.
Okay. You give him a
My
good
turn's
tap.
over.
He feels better.
Ooh. How much do I... Oh, is that the thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 8 plus 3, so
Oh shit.
11. Yep.
Nice.
Oh, I heal all the ways.
Noish. Smart. All right, and so this hook horror, seeing Remy on the move again, is gonna take another swing.
Oh, thank you, Remy. Watch out!
Oh, and once again, he whips around trying to get to Remy, and it just glances off of that armor. That game-killing armor.
Game saving. Game saving.
All right, and next is Whitmore.
Whitmore, just save from
Kinda box
the
it.
door, is going to do the same shit and slash this guy in front of me.
The same one?
Same
guy?
one. Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Punch. Ooh.
All right, roll it. Okay,
We did the thing.
you following up?
Yeah, here's my sneaky sneak
Yep.
from the flank.
Wowzo. Okay,
And then I'll do
and
my op.
you don't have to actually.
Oh, dig.
How do you want to do this?
I just want to find like a part of his armor that's kind of peeling off and shove my blade under there and like peel it off.
Oh, goodness. He screeches in protest, but flails helplessly as you tear his armor off of his belly, and as the armor lands with a thud on the ground, so does he.
Sick. Can I spin around and, in the same kind of sweep, hit the other guy with my offhand?
Sure.
Pow.
That's exactly right. Go for it.
Oh.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. And then that's 4 damage for him. And you spin around and you slice him across. You manage to catch him under the armor.
All right. That's my turn then.
Okay. It was a good turn.
Very good.
Nefmir's up. Unfortunately, the large thing that you were targeting is now dead.
Yeah, that's why I didn't attack it. I was like, oh, he'll probably kill it next turn.
I'm gonna go warm
Oh, I didn't think about that. Sorry, Ben.
by this torch.
Okay. Just kind of hop over that claw.
Would I actually? Would I be able to aim? You know, I guess there would be a chance that I'd possibly catch one of these two folks.
I think you unless you crit fail, you'd be okay.
Tonight's maybe not the night.
It's a 1 in 20 chance.
Do you have any other damage?
I really don't think so.
Hmm.
I mean, I've got a crossbow and such, but
That's the same deal as the Eldritch
yeah,
Blast.
I can't imagine that would be any more disadvantageous or whatever then. So I'm just gonna standard of standards. I have moved, and now I'm going to cast away at the guy opposite Whitmore and Remy.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Thankfully.
praise our own
Okay.
Jesus.
But not too much.
Poke. Poke.
Oh my god, really? I
Poke,
forgot.
poke.
So you line up that perfect shot between them, but when you fire it off, it just sort of like fizzles slightly, and you puff this little puff, and it fires across between the two, but it perfectly zeroes in on that wound that Whitmore just landed in its chest, and it zoops right inside of it, and you hear a massive screech once again as it falls to the ground.
Okay.
It only had 2 health.
You melted his
It only
insides.
had 2 health. He melted his insides, I guess. There's no explosion, but he did die.
Dan, I forgot to roll my d20.
What?
I
Oh,
cast a
that's
first level spell.
Don't.
Oh well, next time.
I guess next time. You were in control that time.
What? What do you...
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
Next up, what are you gonna do?
Next up, who? What?
Like, what's up? You're out of initiative. Both of those beasts have fallen.
I kick one in the face.
His head pops off. No, it doesn't.
Blasted creatures.
What are they?
Ugly.
Why don't you
I thought I
do
was dead.
Why don't you do a perception check on those boys?
Who?
Anyone.
That means
Like, you were asking what are they, so.
Or should we do it in nature?
No, this is just perception. Because before you already found out, or at least, what, Nefmir found out?
Yeah, he knows.
So their hook queries. This is just because Whitmore and Thought, and definitely not Nefmir or Remy, they look at the corpses of these beasts, these hook horrors, and you can see that the armor was actually, the natural chitinous armor was already structurally damaged before you arrived. They have bolts, metal bolts sticking out of their sides.
Hmm.
Okay,
And
that's
looking
gross.
looking closer, you can see that they match the carts, and you can understand that these were being used as sort of pack animals to haul something back and forth on these carts.
Blech.
Can I inspect the carts for anything interesting?
Okay, go ahead. And that's just perception, really. All right. Looking at the carts, you see that they are in bad shape. You can see that they've very likely been smashed by these creatures in an effort to remove them from themselves. It seems as though they were permanently attached, and at some point they smashed around enough that these carts were finally removed from them.
I feel a little bit bad for those guys.
You should.
Not bad enough.
I don't feel bad.
Lena's gonna try to climb the ladder, so you can pop. Well, I guess if you're gonna cross that chasm, give me an acrobatics
Okay.
jumpu.
Sorry, just a sec. Oh no.
You hop and you miss. You get a leg caught in that chasm there.
Ah, can I pull myself out, or do I have to?
Strength check.
Damn it.
Or athletics, sorry. Give me athletics. That's good enough, whatever. Yeah, you can pull yourself out on the other side. You
Okay.
strain and strain, and eventually you get out on the other side. A
Did I
little
take any
embarrassed.
damage?
No, you didn't take any damage.
I want to climb that ladder then.
All right. It's a ladder. It's in disrepair, but as you climb it steadily, it creaks and it creaks and it creaks, but it doesn't give, and you are okay, and you safely make it to the top. Oh no, I forgot. Hold on a second. It's not. Don't worry. You're fine.
We have a
You're fine.
necromancer.
I mean, I'll also leave that there. So, in addition to the two corpses, the two fresh corpses that you have put at the front of that door, when you reach the second landing, you find a third hook horror dead in the corner.
I'm gonna go this way around so that I don't have to jump over that thing
Okay.
and end up
Can
here.
Can I see the cause of death?
You'd have to get up close to it and do an investigation.
Okay, I do that.
I'm gonna go up.
And
I'm following her.
Okay.
As
these
I-
rolls are so low.
I'm right behind Thought.
All right. Lena sees that it's that it had bled out, but you don't really notice anything other than that.
Okay.
It is also very similarly emaciated.
What
Um,
foul
I'd like to-
creatures.
I'd like to check the stuff up here too. All these like barrels and shit.
All right, investigation. Well, you're just kind of taking a quick look around, but it is the same situation as downstairs. Very hurriedly emptied. Everything inside of these crates, inside of these barrels, has been taken.
All right.
What's next?
I do not like this place. I think we should leave.
I agree.
I'm gonna go to the stairs that are over here. They go up, right?
They do go up.
Can I see like what's up there? I just want to peer up to the stairs.
At the top of the stairs is a wooden door. Is an old wooden door. There are cracks in the slats, and light is streaming through.
Can I sneak up the stairs and peer through the cracks?
Sure. Sneak. Gotta give me a sneak roll.
Sneaky roll. Not like a jelly roll. but it's sneaky.
Not like a
ball.
jelly roll.
Perrin was
Perrin
tiny.
enters in behind
Oh.
you. Perrin was tiny.
Wonderful.
He enters in and he's still shivering and white as a sheet, and he is uncharacteristically quiet. So as Whitmore creeps up the stairs are extremely creaky. He's creak, and reaches the door, and the slats are not so wide that you can see a lot, but you can see through. There is a wooden room, and there's no motion on the other side.
I'd like to check for traps on the door.
Investigation. All right. You see that there are absolutely no traps. This is a normal wooden door.
Seems safe up here.
All right, let's gather the others. Everybody get down
Is
here.
Nefmir like examining the hook horror up there?
No, I'm coming down.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to Perrin and touch his shoulder and say, "Let there be no question. We have earned our pay."
That you certainly have, my good half-orc man.
All right. Are you gonna go first?
I whisper before I open the door. I just whisper down to Remy. I'm just like, that was just super helpful. Thank you. I'm really bad at thanking people for stuff. So, thanks for that. Probably not dead because of you. So, yeah. And I
Oh yeah, yeah.
turn
Oh,
back around.
it's no problem.
I nod to Thought before swinging open the door.
Okay. And on the other side, one moment, please. One moment, please. One moment, please. One moment, please. Whoop.
Up.
New map?
New map.
Oh no.
So you are at the top of the stairs.
Up.
I'm sorry, I said it was a wooden room. It was not. That is a stone wall.
Oh, you lied.
All right.
I did lie, and I'm very sorry about that. As you open the door and you come up the stairs, you can see there's another door immediately to your right, and a stone floor, stone walled room in a very intense state of disrepair. There's just rubble all over the floor. And there are three other exits to this room. There's an opening right in front of you with no door, another opening to your left, and a set of double doors behind you.
I'll move a little bit more up the stairs to allow people to come in. And then I'll kind of look through this northern opening.
Okay. Are people coming up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Zoop. There you are. This
Sorry.
map is a little bit cramped.
What's this red thing?
What red thing?
Double
Those
doors.
are doors.
Oh, okay. And this is an opening in the wall?
Yes.
What's over
So
here?
okay, you know what? As there's a lot to explore here. So are you going to stealthily explore the whole place?
Yeah.
Like over time, that's the
Yeah.
intention.
I'd like
Yep.
to as well.
All right. So just for the expedience's sake here, and to not have to unmap or reveal things over and over and over again.
Cool.
You work your way through this fairly large compound, The double doors in front of you are the entrance to this place and lead to a stairway outside, where it is bright and sunny and quiet. You can hear birds singing, and it's probably a pretty big relief at this point.
Is the creepy cave music still applicable?
Yes.
Spooky
Yeah. House. Spooky house.
Spooky house.
Okay,
Yeah.
Spooky house.
Like it's not all of the as you proceed through like the left side here, there are many tables, many things just sort of strewn about. The things that have been left behind, the furniture, the cups, the utensils and things, they are extremely old. They have obviously not been used in a very long time. They are caked with dust, covered in spider webs. There are many windows along the outer wall, but they are all boarded up. So light is streaming through, but not much.
Okay.
As you move, I'm just going to use thought as something to show where you are right now. If at any point you want to stop and do something else, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to take you through this place.
Okay.
So, a lot of stuff, just sort of general everyday living things, cups, plates, silverware, pots, pans, empty barrels just strewn about. The tables are broken. They're various states of disrepair. As you move through this door, you find a courtyard. It is actually open to the outside. There is moss growing along the edges and a pool of water in the middle. On the backside, there is another set of double doors, and this is a gate to the outside, the other side of the building. And moving through, there's a very empty room here. This one looks like it was probably used a bit more recently, a bit more commonly. There's less dust over everything, but it is also extremely empty, much more empty than the other rooms. Just a few tables and chairs left behind. And moving up into this room. One second. Let's open this up as well. Moving into this room, this is by far the most obviously used room. There are still many pieces of furniture in intense disrepair. Tables broken, chairs broken, wood splintered around the room. But there is much less dust. There are many fewer cobwebs. And in the last room here, it looks like just a general storeroom. Also, everything cleaned hastily off the shelves, out of the boxes. Nothing is left. Is there anything that you would like to do at this point?
Yeah, what that is.
Can we
What'd you just say?
What that is.
All right, so you want to take a look at this thing here? All right, so give me a... like this thing specifically or this area?
Whatever that thing on that table is.
So, but it's not actually a table. Give me just give me a perception.
Yay!
So you can see it's a sort of, I guess not really an altar. It's just sort of a small raised platform with a design on the top. It's nothing special. It's just a colored stone. But it seems to be like it could hold something. Are you going to look around the room further?
Yeah, I guess.
And anyone else can join too if you want to. Like, you're all in there.
Yeah.
Unless you say otherwise. Here,
I'll help as well.
I'm just gonna toss you in there.
I'll just roll perception for the general room.
Okay.
I'm curious if there's any evidence as to why they left. Like, were there signs of struggle or is anything like that?
So with your perception, you don't notice anything in particular. I guess you could see that some of the furniture is more recently broken. Some is obviously long broken. Some is more recent.
So are you saying like it was abandoned, used, and then abandoned again?
I
Or
think
is
you
it-
could probably come to that conclusion, yes.
Interesting.
Nefmir and Remy, as you're looking around this room, you actually both notice a sort of a hastily erased magic circle on the ground around that raised platform. But as you look closer, there is one part right here that was not erased very well.
I'm gonna roll Arcana on that boy. Can I?
Okay, you may. Oh, unfortunately, there is nothing in your books about this in particular. Is anybody else? Oh, you're looking as well. Unfortunately, you're also it's sort of like right on the tip of your tongue, but like you kind of sort of recognize it, but you really don't know much about it other than the fact that it is a magic circle.
So the magic circles, like they got markings and stuff. Is that like an actual language, or is that like magic stuff?
Magic stuff.
So it's not really. I don't know how magic circles work.
It's not a language. It's
Okay.
usually like sigils and things like that.
Okay.
Would you like to take a look at it?
Yeah, sure.
The language is Daedric.
Okay.
But you
That
don't
makes
know.
sense.
And you're also just not quite sure.
I really don't really have any reason to know it.
So was there like a stone on top of this pedestal, or there's like a receptacle for something?
It is a receptacle made from a stone.
Okay.
From
But
not a
there's
regular,
nothing-
some kind of like sort of greenish stone.
So there's nothing in the receptacle.
Nothing in
at
the
this point.
receptacle, no.
I'd like to look around for something that looks vaguely the same shape, like it would fit in there.
Okay, give me an investigation.
Ooh, getting a little laggy.
You get a little distracted. You don't find anything in particular though. It's not so hard to search through this room.
All right. Well, can I look around for any books?
So on the map it shows books, but there aren't actually any books in this place. You know what? Actually, not related to that. Remy, I'm going to give you advantage on your Arcana check.
Okay. Should I just roll again?
Yep, just roll again.
All right.
Ah,
Oh my god.
You are very stuck. It's right there. It's right there.
Can I roll religion instead of
Okay.
Arcana?
Yes, actually.
What? Why?
Yeah,
Is
give me
it?
that.
No
Just-
way.
Yeah, actually, give me that.
If it's not actually religion related, I'm gonna be mad. So. Oh my god.
Okay. Goodness. So,
Bruh.
damn it.
you don't actually, with your understanding of religion, it doesn't actually help you understand the purpose of this magic circle whatsoever. But with your apparently very in-depth knowledge of various religious texts and things, you do recognize that the unerased part of the magic circle has sigils that are usually, what should I say? They're usually accompanied with something related to death.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh wait, Perrin's in there too, somewhere. He's with you. And he suddenly chimes in and says, I know this place. This is the abandoned ranger station. I didn't know that anyone was still using it. I thought it had been abandoned for years and years.
Some of
Perrin,
it
why
would
was
still
it
look that
abandoned?
Well,
way.
you were wrong.
Well, okay, a bunch of people just talked at the same time. Perrin looks very overwhelmed. Wait, what? Someone talk first.
Why was it abandoned in the first place?
Oh, as far as I know, they
Remy.
he does his best to ignore Remy. As far as I know, the ranger presence in this area had to pull back because they were drawn too thin. This area they tried to push out further, and they encountered resistance somewhere along the way, and I guess they just kind of assumed that this area was safe enough, so they left.
I see.
Interesting.
I'm
Sorry,
not.
then one more person said something?
Yeah, Thought was saying something.
Sorry, I'm
He did. It wasn't important, but I am gonna say now. I'm not certain, but something about this seal on the ground makes me think that, well, I don't know, but maybe a necromancer was around here. Just a
A
feeling.
necromancer?
Uh,
Why do you think a necromancer?
Well, I don't know, but
Necromancer.
Weird circle.
it's
Dude,
just a
tunnel
feeling
under
I
my
Watch
have.
out. You better watch out for your neck, Perrin.
I don't think that's what it is.
So actually, as you say that, Perrin sort of has a glimmer of recognition in his eyes and says, I've seen a necromancer.
What?
So, I guess in town there's a man. He would come in sometimes and he would buy supplies from me now and then, and he told everyone that he was a powerful necromancer, and I didn't take him seriously, actually, because he's just if I'm being completely honest, he doesn't seem the part. He seems very unintimidating. I didn't really give him a second thought, but that's the only thing that I can think of.
What kind of a person would be so brazen as to declare something like that?
An idiot, I thought.
That's what I say.
No one in town gave him any second thought because he just seemed like he acted like a child.
Plausible deniability, I say.
Perhaps. Well, at the very
What kind of
least.
stuff?
So what were you saying, Lena?
What kind of stuff was he buying from you?
Oh, just various supplies, like food and sort of like alchemy tinctures and various goods. Nothing that really. I don't sell anything that would be, necromancy related.
That you know
Inside
of.
check on if he's
Sure, go
bullshitting.
for it. Yeah. Yeah, you have a pretty good understanding. He's not lying. He's very worried, and you can see that he feels very unnerved by the whole situation, and unnerved that this might be related to the man that he's had dealings with several times over.
Perrin,
Yeah?
do people usually know? Like, you said that you lost guards before they were protecting your shipments and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows where your shipments are going? Is that public knowledge, or are you just telling people? What's up with that?
It's public knowledge.
Okay.
I have a schedule that I move back and forth between this and many other towns.
Okay.
I make it very well known so that people can come to me when they need something good.
Makes sense. Okay.
I don't want to be in this house anymore, and I am also fairly convinced that the goblins are no longer a problem, and I want to leave right now, actually.
I don't blame him.
This room makes me feel
Let's see.
not good.
So, are we indeed standing on this rug that we see on the map?
Yeah,
Can I investigate under it?
yeah, go for it.
I'll move off.
Honestly, if there's something under it, I don't want to know.
You know, I don't really either, but I also do.
If you're drawn to it, we should go for it.
All right, so Nefmir flips up the rug, and underneath, you find more hastily erased magic circle markings. Nothing legible, just more of the same.
Can Remy possibly do another Arcana check? Now that there's more stuff to base it off of, even if it's not legible.
It's more of the same.
It's just so unsatisfying. Yeah, it's just so unsatisfying.
It's unfortunately it is just more of the same though, and it didn't work before. It's not going to work now.
All right, we should get out of here.
So
Are
if we,
these northern doors valid places to go?
yeah,
I'd like to go. I'm kind of just nonchalantly walking into the courtyard and open these doors.
okay,
Are these things here windows?
yeah. Anything
Okay.
that's not red is a window.
Okay.
Oh,
got it.
okay.
And
That
it
makes
just it opens up into the back. There's a forest behind the building.
Time for a little swim.
This seems really odd. Do we want to stake the place out?
No,
Someone will come back.
I think from here I can find our way back to the cave without going back into the cave. We can go back to the cave entrance from here above ground, and we can meet up with our other companion, and we can go right now.
I don't know. That
Hey, guys,
tunnel was a
I don't
pretty
know.
convenient shortcut, wouldn't you say?
I don't think it was that.
Just
agree,
kidding.
Zod.
Just kidding.
I'm just saying. Perhaps, maybe since our work is complete, we can pay us our fee and we can part ways.
Hey guys, out of character, I really have to go to the bathroom. I can't wait any longer.
Okay. All right. Get out of here then. Jumping back in. So Perrin has given his suggestion. He wants to just go out the front door and start walking back. He will lead you all along the trail back to the cave.
So here's my theory. Someone lives here. Step one. Step two. The person that lives has potentially enslaved said goblins to steal stuff from our good friend Perrin. And he puts up a good front purchasing things from him to avoid suspicion.
Okay.
I mean, obviously there is some sort of deal between whoever was living here and the goblins that they made a tunnel between them. That's crazy.
So then the question is, do we want to find this person?
I want to go back. I want to give you your money. I want to drink until I can't stand up, and then we can talk about it in the morning.
Are you buying drinks for everyone?
I'm buying drinks for everyone because
All right, I'm
we
down.
killed the goblins and we survived whatever the fuck those things were in the basement. I am ready to fill your sweet mouths with as much ale as you can drink.
What about pies? Are you buying pie?
It depends on the tavern.
Okay. I'm down either way.
Let's go.
Right.
I'm not comfortable leaving with this mystery still sitting here unsolved.
Well, are we going to get paid to solve that mystery?
I
don't
can't pay for
think-
that.
I don't think payment is the problem here.
Whitmore, before we continue further, if this is as dangerous as it seems and we follow this guy, it's only going to get more dangerous, right? I think it'd be a good idea to go to town and maybe get some more supplies before continuing this path.
That's true. We
I'd
don't really
suggest-
have a trade-off at this point.
I'd suggest talking with the city guard because they might know something. If this man has been, he's been walking around the city describing himself as a powerful necromancer, they must have at least paid him some notice.
Well,
Maybe the guards will
I don't know
pay
about
us.
you, but I've never heard of a town guard being so investigative.
I don't mean investigative. I mean, at least they might know something.
Well, maybe.
These are the same useless twats that I could not get to stop these goblins.
That's right.
Mhm.
Wow, Parrot. I expected more of you.
What?
The T word, my friend.
That's-
Remy, are you so financially motivated that you won't solve this for any other reason?
I mean, I'd still like drinks and pie if someone's buying for me.
I don't.
I mean,
know what you mean by
don't
any
get me
more
wrong.
motivation.
I will not turn down drinks and pie.
what was that, Nefmir?
What was that, Ben?
So I don't know what you mean by any more motivation than financial motivation. Whitmore. It's a little
Yeah.
confusing to me.
I mean, do we have any proof that this necromancer is messing with other people or other people in danger that we know of? Maybe we should go ask more questions.
Is there even a trail for us to follow right now?
That's the problem.
Good question.
There doesn't seem to be anything else to find, so...
But I think forcing some group of people to claw their way through solid stone enough for them to lose the tips of their fingers seems menacing enough.
Yes.
True.
I mean, I'd like to know what's
Dead.
going on, but I think just running off right now without resupplying would be a terrible idea.
Perhaps we should just
Sure.
sleep in this beautiful house this person has.
How about no?
But there's no pie
no.
here.
No.
Perrin
Also
just
no.
like jumps up and says, "Come on!"
Yes, let's
He
go
starts
now.
heading for the front door.
And I'm
Perrin
right
is
behind him.
heading out the door.
I am
Let's
right
just,
behind
we'll
him.
come back. Whitmore, we will
All
come
right.
back and deal with this.
Let's follow the
Let's
money.
go.
The money.
I will pay you when the job is done. The job is done when you get me to a tavern and I have ale in my mouth.
I lean over to Thought and it's like, was that part of the deal?
At this point, I don't care.
You're just done. You almost died. You're done.
I mean, that's fair, right?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
You both almost died.
Okay,
You're good.
so you exit the house.
No, it's just this and that.
You exit the. It's not a house. It's a station, like a ranger station. It's solidly built stone building. You exit. There is a road outside, and Perrin points down the road. You start heading back. The trip is uneventful, as this part of the road is usually, until the goblins showed up, very safe. So you actually do make it all the way back to the cave, where you meet up with Luma, who has been increasingly worried. Has you entered this cave something like an hour ago and never came back, and seems extremely surprised to see you approaching her from outside the cave.
Are you going to show her the bones?
The bones.
No?
Well,
Okay. So
I don't think I'm going to need baked goods, but
you explain what happened, and by the time you are done explaining everything that has happened, her face is a solid, several shades whiter. She seems physically sick and very upset. And so
Don't worry, a good ale will fix it.
She is very quiet on her way back to town. You start heading back, unless you guys have anything else you want to do.
Mm-mm.
Goblins be
No.
damned.
All right, so as you are continuing back to town, Perrin slowly calms down. He seems to be trying to force himself to forget everything that he's seen today, ignore everything, deny. And now he's starting to feel a little bit more upbeat, and he's chatting with everyone about how much money he's going to make now that he doesn't have to worry about goblins anymore. He is very, very happy. And you continue back to town, and eventually you reach the town. No problem. So, as you reach the entrance to the town, he turns around and says, I do just want to thank you again. That was not anything like I expected it to be. Everything was pretty on par until that cavern. I didn't like that one. Didn't like that one at all. But really, thank you so much. You've very much have saved my business. So tonight, food and drinks are on me. And
Very
he shouts, "Let's go!" And you start moving through the town. You can see the sun is setting in the distance. As you are walking through town, you see that it is small but fairly lively. The people are going about their business happily, greeting each other on the street as you would expect from a close-knit community. A few call out to Perrin as they recognize him as you continue down the street, and he happily brags about taking things into his own hands and solving the goblin menace by himself.
Naturally.
And
Stop the goblin puzzle.
Do we get extra money for letting that lie perpetuate?
But he actually, when he notices that the people he's talking to are kind of giving your group the side eye, he does actually acknowledge that you were the ones that actually handled the goblins. So let's see. So after he explains that, you all receive the same warm smiles that Perrin is currently savoring, and a few even follow along to the tavern to celebrate the occasion, because it seems like they just like an excuse to drink and eat.
Fair.
So inside the tavern. Zoop.
Oh wow, big tavern.
Yeah, big tavern. You can tell that this is sort of like the social center of this town. It seems as though it could probably hold at least half the town in it. There are a few serving ladies wandering around. There are a few patrons at tables, eating and drinking happily. And so Perrin turns to you and says, "Who's getting schwasted?"
I'm sorry, what?
He
Is that a
he
food?
turns around.
I am.
He turns around to the barkeep and says, "Hey, master, give me how many are you? Give me 6 ales. 6 ales, please." And the master says, "Yeah, you got it, buddy." And
If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to go to the bathroom and freshen up before I partake.
sure, go for it.
I lean over to Thought and whisper, "Is this guy already drunk?"
You mean the bartender?
No, our fearless leader.
Oh, Perrin? I think if
Do
he
an
was,
insight check.
if he really was drunk, he probably would feel a bit better right now. Wow.
Nefmir has just like the firmest grasp of everything that makes Perrin tick. And he can see that Perrin is sort of coming off of like this high now. Like he's gone through something traumatizing and sort of life-changing, and he's coming out the other side okay, and he's feeling really good about it. So it is sort of like he's high on life right now. So are you guys gonna sit down anywhere? Or are you just gonna stand in a line
I guess I'll take a
and
seat
drink?
in one of these. Bad boys.
Table, maybe?
I feel like we might sit better at one of these booths over here.
Oh, yes.
What is this D&D
Let's go to the back
like
corner.
at the bar?
Yep, that's where I'm going. If y'all
And
don't,
I
I'm at the
awkwardly,
bar.
don't follow me, I guess.
I'm following.
awkwardly get
Got
up.
it.
Actually, I get to sit in the dankest corner.
The dankest
God.
corner?
Back here. I'm so dank.
The dankest corner.
Are you the dankest?
Oh,
I'm the
God.
dankest.
So you're sitting separately?
I guess so.
Perrin seems disappointed, and he doesn't know where to sit now.
Can we? I'm
He's-
just like
he's sort of-
waving at Thought and Whitmore.
Pick your favorite. Pick your favorite, Perrin. It's very important.
Why is she
Perrin's very
waving at
nervous.
us?
So Perrin actually, instead of sitting with either table, goes to the bar and tells the barkeep that
Wait, I
the
got
5
Irish
people
pie.
the 5 people that he came in with eat and drink on his tab tonight.
Wait, pie. Is there,
What?
You're cutting out a little bit. What was that?
is there pie?
Are you asking the barkeep?
Yes. I'm just like yelling it out. Pie? Question mark.
He seems vaguely kind of confused by your very strong question about pie, and says, "We have some meat pie."
Oh,
Okay.
And she's just quiet, and he starts to. Okay, she walks away.
I'll take a meat pie.
All right, one meat pie coming up. So, you are all free to eat and drink as you please.
Oh, I'll come out of the bathroom, wherever that is.
Okay.
And
It's
then I am very confused that everyone's all over the fucking place.
so I guess this is more of like a stand and meander, the townspeople. By this point, Perrin has told everyone what has happened, how he and these brave adventurers have basically just saved the entire village. By each time he tells the story, it gets a little bit more grand. There were at least 50 goblins, those hook horrors were like twice as big as they actually were. Not emaciated at all. My boy, they were powerful, and they were no match for him and his teammates that he brought along.
Oh, please, Perrin, regale us with how powerful you were, swinging your blade and slaying all of those goblins.
He laughs nervously. Hey, barmaid, have you heard the story? And ignores you completely.
Don't encourage him.
He deserves a good time.
So by this point, everyone in the bar knows your story. So as the night goes on, people kind of come and go, and they talk to you, and they thank you for your service to the town, and some kids actually come in and they're amazed, like they're listening to this story with stars in their eyes, and they kind of run up to some of the more obvious heroes in this, like Thought and Whitmore with their like single killing blows. They want to see their weapons. They want to like climb on them and stuff like that.
What? Is anybody like talking to me specifically?
Yeah.
Oh,
but you don't have to answer. It's just sort of, unless you want to, say anything specific. It's just sort of a story. All right. So night goes on. Are you guys drinking?
I have had one ale and
Yes.
eaten a food.
One ale and a food.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else?
I've
I'll
had a
drink.
couple of ales.
I'm just have an ale and a half.
Ale and a half.
I'm starting.
I'll get wasted.
I'm starting to work on whatever the local hard liquor is.
Okay. Good.
I finished the ale that he got me to begin with, but then I'll move to wine if they have it.
Oh, okay. Yes, they have some wine. It's a bit strong.
Yeah, I'll like a dark red wine.
Oh, you got it, buddy. He's into it. Like normal patrons don't usually have the taste for wine, so he pops out a nice bottle and he says, "This one's on the house."
Ooh, damn.
Oh, thank you, good sir.
Right. So, so who is it? So Lena's getting wasted.
Yep.
Nefmir's drinking hard. Whitmore's drinking hard. But Perrin is downright sloppy. He is he is all over the place at the moment.
He is a man of his word in more than one way.
Yes, he is. That's right. So he speaking of that, at one point in the night, he makes a point of approaching each of you individually, and he is just so sloppy drunk. He'll be overly touchy, and he'll be like putting his arm around you guys, and by the end of each individual thing, he will have handed you a pouch with 50 gold in it.
Nice.
Oh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be saying to him very patronizingly, "Yes, that's very nice. Thank you for your kindness." Trying to get him to not be hanging on me.
Right. So he's kind of making his way all over everything. He's enjoying himself. So at some point, let's see. At some point, he is. I'll do that later because Irasima is needing to go somewhat soon. So I'll move past that for now. And you guys are just kind of partying, having fun, and let's see. You don't really notice that at some point Perrin kind of makes his way toward the door, kind of looking a bit confused. And he opens the door. And the whip of the arrow embedding itself in Perrin's shoulder is barely audible over all of the noise inside, but his scream of pain is extremely difficult to miss.
Ooh.
As Perrin turns to the party with a look of shock and horror on his face, a second arrow bursts through his chest. Clutching at his wound, he falls to the ground. The tavern is dead silent now, but another sound fades in. Screaming. Crying. Smoke and the soft glow of flames can be seen through the door, before suddenly semi-obscured by a shadowy figure. Firelight flickers through the spaces in the shadow, illuminating a picture of horror. A perfectly bare humanoid skeleton stands in the doorway, the skull swiveling silently from the body on the ground to the others in the tavern. Stepping into the room, the bones glide effortlessly at their joints, only revealing the true nature of its form by the way of the clinking sounds emanating from the sword in its hand, rattling against the uneven bone structure of its fingers. The barmaid shrieks, and the skeleton's head swivels toward her. In an instant, it is on the move, running through the tavern toward... Where is she? Toward her. Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can I intercept it?
I mean, maybe. Roll. Oh, did you tap on yourself first?
Yeah. You know I did, son.
Okay.
But he didn't, though.
Oh my god, again?
Wow.
Before we begin battle, I'd like to establish I never dismissed my armor.
Okay.
Oh wow, how long does that last?
8
Until-
hours.
Or until I
Jesus.
dismiss.
Shit.
Yeah, that's a long thing.
I was just gonna let it wear out. It's a spell slot. I'm not wasting that shit.
Okay.
Right, so...
By the way, Dan, my armor class is 14.
Okay. So it comes running in toward the barmaid, but it only actually gets this far.
All right.
That's as far as it gets first. There's actually another one in the doorway as well. Oh, and I suppose... There he goes.
Aaron is out of this world.
He is dead.
Shit.
That arrow went through his heart.
We have magic.
Remy is up.
We have magic powers.
Okay, I mean, feel free.
I call it skeletons.
Maybe start his heart again or something.
All right, go ahead, try. It's your turn, so you can do whatever you want.
Well, Nefmir can't do it.
Well, it's Remy's turn.
What? Is it? He rolled
Yeah.
a 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
it says 20.
What?
No.
No,
No,
that's
she-
last initiative.
Ah, shit. It didn't update. Okay, hold on a
Yeah.
second.
No.
I'm gonna update
It's
people's
like-
stuff.
I got a
It
6.
updated for us, but
Okay, weird. Oh, no, Whitmore says 18, but it was actually a 6.
Yeah.
Nefmir 19. Yeah, that didn't update at all.
19.
Yeah, hold on a second. 13 is right. Oh, it just added to the bottom. Ah, damn it. All right, hold on a second.
I don't know if Irasima clicked on her token.
I did the second roll, and it was a 6.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second while I clear up this board. Okay. So now we should be set. Okay. So it's actually Nefmir.
Uh-huh.
I'm targeting the guy right in front of Thought, FYI. So
The guy right in front of Thought. Yes, unfortunately, it does not hit. You shoot wide.
Ooh.
Any movement?
I already moved to kind of get in front of the barmaid.
Okay. All right. Next is Thought.
Blaming it on the Elka.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
Oh, that's right. Actually,
oh yeah.
I forgot anyone who I particularly mentioned was kind of drunk is shooting at disadvantage. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because you missed anyway.
All right. So I'm gonna whack the guy with the sword.
Okay, you are not at disadvantage because you specifically said
I only had one ale.
You're not.
I'm a man
Yep.
of the cloth.
you're fine.
All right.
Swing at that boy.
Oh, shit.
and that hits hard. 6. Okay. So you swing hard and you catch that guy in the shield, but it rattles his bones.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Not his precious bones.
Any movement?
No, because I'd have to. Yeah, no. No.
Okay. Remy's up.
Oh, well, I'm gonna try to hit the guy closer to the door with my light crossbow.
Okay. You are not drinking, right? Or at least you were drinking lightly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was drinking lightly.
She had 1.5 ales.
It's fine.
Did that work? I don't think it worked.
We don't
Okay.
see anything, so
Sorry. Okay, give me a sec.
I'm just letting you know we don't see it.
I know, I don't see it either.
All right.
Okay.
If your internet connection's being a little fussy, it might take
Okay.
some time.
Yeah, it's
I can-
Do
You're doing
wanna-
your hand crossbow, right? I can just do it for you.
Okay,
Alright.
that might be faster.
Or light crossbow.
Light crossbow, yeah.
Oh, unfortunately, that was as you, even though it says me.
A mysterious force just came through the roof with a crossbow in hand.
Yeah, and did a
No.
real bad job of hitting it. It shot wide again. Boy, I guess
Okay.
maybe the ale is affecting you a bit more than you thought. Are you moving?
Just try to move closer. Can't. Just. Okay.
I think this is as close as you can get.
Yeah, I'd put you here.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Okay. Whitmore.
Am I intoxicated?
You are disadvantaged.
All right. In my drunken state, I'm going to wobble up to this skeleton and I'm going to attempt to tackle him to the ground.
Okay. That's a strength. Just a strength roll.
I'm really good at strength, guys.
I bet you are. Ooh, yeah.
So strong.
But
That's smexy.
as really great as you are at strength, you seem to catch this bone man off guard, and you do tackle him to the ground.
He's made of bones.
He's made of bones.
You interrupted my wine hour. And I just jump on him, tackle him to the ground, and I'll kind of like roll off to the side, like presenting him prone to thought. And
So that orange dot means he's prone.
okay, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Next is this skeleton. So
guy.
actually, he stands up.
God damn it!
Ah,
every time
fuck.
you mess with somebody, it's their next turn. So
I really just need
Um,
to, think about that.
Wait, so hold on.
But
He wasn't grappled.
Yeah, was I on
he
top
said he
of
rolled
him?
off. You said
yeah,
you rolled
he
off.
did say
Yeah,
he
that's
rolled
that's
off.
right, I rolled.
Yeah.
that's true.
He stands up. So he stands up, and he's not going for thought. He's actually going for you. And he rolls. Oh, an 18 definitely hits. So
Yeah, Howie.
where's that though? 6 + 2. He does 4 damage to you.
Ow.
Right. Next up is Thought.
What?
No.
No.
Huh?
What about me?
Next up.
You're right. First,
yeah.
you're still on there. Okay, next up is Lena.
Okay. 1, 2,
Turn order
3,
got
4,
fucked.
5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna use my max movement to try to kind of keep him from getting these civilians. I'm going to cast. I point my staff and cast Chill Touch at the one by the door. Oh, but with
Okay.
disadvantage.
Ah, too
I
bad.
assume.
Yep. Did you say you were drinking? Yeah, you said you were getting
Yeah,
wasted.
that's why I did it twice.
Yep, but you still hit it, and you do 6 damage.
And it's undead, right?
Yeah.
It has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Very nice. Okay. All right. Then next up is this skeleton. He does not understand that, so he moves up to you, and he takes a swing. He does not hit you.
Sweet.
He very much whiffs it. And then next in the order is this skeleton who needs to get added to the turns. These skeletons rolled really, really low on their
Yeah, they did.
initiatives. Huh? Why is that not there anymore? Okay, anyway, it'll be Nefmir's next. So anyway, he comes in, and he also moves up and starts taking swings at you.
Go for it. That's why I'm there.
All right, that hits. And he does +2. He does 6 damage.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh,
I
you're
just realized
down.
I never healed.
Oh, great.
All right, so you're down. Oop. That doesn't mean you're
Well,
dead. Don't worry. Either this means he's dead.
There we go. All right.
All right. And then next is Nefmir. In the commotion, I'm just going to say that, these people they're jostling all over the place here.
I'm gonna
Nefmir?
run over here and then aim an Eldritch Blast at
Yeah.
the one right next to Perrin, let's say.
One next to Perrin. Okay.
Perrin's corpse, rather.
Yeah. Go for it.
Rest in Pingus.
Rest in Pingus. Oh,
All
Jesus.
right. Unfortunately, it whiffs. It goes sailing over that dude and crashing into the wall. Next up is Thought.
I
So as an
move.
aside, I just kind of look up at the ceiling and just like shake my fist in anger.
Well,
Okay.
how much damage did it do to Whitmore?
He did 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move here and engage man.
Okay.
In retrospect, I probably should have stayed and thrown a javelin, but I'm already here, so I will strike at him.
Okay. You hit.
Okay. There we go.
4. Okay. You slash this bony man and you clank into him. You take a good chip out of his bones, but he's standing. Remy.
My turn?
Yep.
I'll cast Spare the Dying on Lena.
Okay.
See if that helps.
All right. So you have to touch. So you have to walk over there.
Oh, okay. Alright.
You, yeah, you can get over there without engaging with that skeleton.
Alright.
All right. So she is stable. She's not up, but she's stable.
Okay.
That means that she does not have to roll death saving throws. Okay. Whitmore.
Well, this sucks. I'm gonna. Man. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna draw my long swords and attack this guy.
Long swords.
Or, sorry, short swords. My gosh. I'm slightly inebriated too, so this is fitting.
Damn, son.
Guys, I'm gonna draw my long swords. And I'm gonna punch him.
You're gonna punch him.
So you're gonna hold swords and punch him with the sword in your hand.
No,
and
no.
That's disadvantage as well.
Oh, balls. All right, so just roll it again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, just roll again. All right. Unfortunately, that 11 does not hit. You swing and miss.
All right, I'm gonna offhand my other one.
Okay.
Roll two.
Short
Yep,
sword.
there's the first one. Now
Oh,
roll
more
another
disadvantage.
20.
One more. Yep.
Oh, but a disadvantage again. I keep
Yep.
on forgetting to punch the disadvantage.
Yeah, there we
Okay,
go.
that does hit though. It does hit.
That
Alright.
must count for double disadvantage then.
Cool. Oh, that's your offhand though, so that's 3
Yep.
damage. to
Only
this guy.
3.
He
Okay.
dead yet? He'd be dead now.
Oh, he is not.
Why not? I mean, well, technically he
All right,
is
that's my
dead.
turn.
He's a real toughie. Yeah, okay, he's dead, but he's not down. All right, so it's actually this guy's turn, and he
Well, fuck
is
that
taking
guy.
another very intense swing at Whitmore, and he does 6 damage.
Oh, Jesus.
God damn
I'm
it.
on the floor
You're on the floor.
Yep.
Okay.
for more than one reason.
Hey.
Oh, I've got a potion in my pocket, but I'm not up.
There is a potion in my pocket too, and I'm not up.
All right. Next up is Lena, and she's not up. Next up is this skeleton, and he's actually going to strafe in this direction, and he's going to take another swing. He's going to take a swing at Thought, and he's going to miss, actually. So no problem there. Then it's this guy's turn, and he's going to walk up to Remy. Oh, that's definitely a hit. It's 1 away from a 20. And does 4 damage. Manages to catch Remy between those plates.
How much
got-
damage?
4.
4.
4. Okay. Doesn't really do much.
For now.
So TPK, and then we all become a zombie party, trying to work our way up, impress the necromancer.
Yeah, don't die.
Hey, question: did Luma come in with us?
I forgot to mention that. I'm sorry. So Luma was so uncomfortable with this whole situation that she actually bailed.
All right.
She
Fair.
did not like anything that happened. She was very uncomfortable with all of this. So she did not follow you into the tavern, and she said goodbye. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. this.
Wow, what a jerk.
No, she's just.
Well,
she
she's
is-
smart. She
I mean,
would be.
yeah, right. Seems like she made a good decision, actually. All right. Next is Nefmir.
All right, let's see. I just like quickly stumble over right up in this bony asshole's face.
Okay.
It's like, listen, buddy. You dodged the first one. You ain't dodging this one. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Perfect. Thank you. You. So as you get right up in his face, and you are like, you're gonna plant your hand directly on this guy's face, but you stumble and you accidentally fall over, and you actually blast Whitmore. Whitmore.
Oh
Whitmore
shit!
can- No, let's see. You cannot do a death saving throw, so go ahead and roll damage on that.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit!
Well,
He's
that's
okay.
not.
He's okay. He's not dead. He's
Yeah,
not
that's-
dead.
That's
But
not
Does he
his.
take one? Does he take
Do
one
I auto
fail,
fail
or-
one though?
Yeah. Right.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
All right, that's
You
one
failed.
fail.
You failed one thing. Yep. Holy shit.
All right.
All right. So actually, next is not thought, but
Come
in fact,
on.
you hear a big, heavy bump, and another bump,
It's time to run, guys.
and suddenly a loud crash as the front door and the wall around it bursts open, and a huge
Yep. Time
man,
to run.
a gigantic minotaur skeleton blasts through the front door, and he does not stop, and he charges into Remy for, well, first of all, okay, and then hold on a second. It's a D8. I have to find my dice. All right,
I hope
so
you
he
didn't
gets
write
that.
anything after this, because we're not gonna see it.
8. And then he's charging, so it's actually another 11. Okay. He does 15 damage to Remy.
All right, she's dead.
Yo,
Is Remy down?
Yeah, she's down.
Okay. And all right, so that's Thought's turn now.
Cool. Can I just kill myself?
I'd rather you didn't.
All right. Yeah, gonna move.
It's time to pick survivors. Thought.
Yeah. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna hit this guy.
Which guy?
The one right in front of me.
The big boy or the little boy?
I moved. Do you not see that?
I don't see it, no.
Oh, well, I did it. I moved. So
Can you ping where you are?
I have been. I don't know if you.
Oh,
it-
it all just happened now. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So you're gonna hit that.
Yeah.
So that the big guy's gonna take an opportunity attack.
What? Ah, fine. I'll stay
You
were
were
I'm at
engaged
then.
with them.
All right. All right. I don't know how
Okay,
that
so you're
is.
attacking him.
Yeah. Not the
Okay.
the giant.
The
man.
little one, yes.
The little one.
The
Yeah.
regular boy.
Yep.
Okay. All right, you hit.
Okay. Oh, Jesus
Oof.
Christ.
That's a big hit.
Yeah.
You swing clean through and scatter those bones across the room. He's down.
Okay. Now
What are you
I
gonna do?
can't.
You gonna
I
move?
can't disengage this guy now, right?
You can't disengage.
Okay.
You can run.
And take a hit. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Nope. I'll just stay
Okay.
right there.
Okay. Moving on through. All right. So this guy, he's oh, that's right. So actually, no, you're not on the ground. You just shot Whitmore instead. You're still standing. He's gonna take a swing at Nefmir, and does not hit him. Actually, he's fine.
Right.
And then here comes this guy. He is going around, and he is. No, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna attack you.
Bitch.
You are the most dangerous person in the area. He doesn't hit though. My goodness. All right. He's just gonna stand there. And then that guy's dead. Nefmir's up.
What to do? Hmm. Hey, Thought, do you have any thoughts?
I think you should not die. If you can, somehow.
Somehow, that's the tough one.
Yeah. What do you have for? You just have daggers, right?
I have daggers. I have a crossbow.
Uh huh.
Neither of which are as effective, as my Eldritch Blasts if they wouldn't stop slipping through the rib cages.
Yeah. Well, you could do a disengage. Let's try to put space between them and you.
Could do that.
Otherwise,
I'm kind of thinking crazy.
Okay.
So I don't know if you noticed in one of our previous engagements, but I shouted at those goblins to fight amongst each other and betray each other.
Uh huh.
That one time.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I can try and convince that big asshole who's probably gonna kill you to do anything interesting that is in our best interests.
You could try to do that.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, knowing how games work, I'd say that the little bony boys would be easier to make do that, but I don't actually know, so this is my guess.
That's probably true, and they're probably just tiny bony boys. But none of them are gonna do anything next.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm just gonna do it. Just try this out. I'm just gonna kind of. Well, I can't really move away from the skeleton without it, taking a pot shot. Let me think. Okay. I'm gonna try doing this thing. Give me a moment. I'm going to... But I have no idea if this thing can even understand anything I'd say. Whatever the heck it is. Let's see. Without taking a turn, can I do some kind of roll to try and do a nature roll to see?
It wouldn't be nature; it'd be Arcana.
It would be Arcana because they're animated boys.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna do an Arcana roll to see if these guys understand any languages. That good?
Okay. Yep. Go for it. Yeah. Okay. I think Nethmir would know as far as animated skeletons go. They cannot speak, but they understand whatever language that they knew in life.
Let's see. I'm sorry. Can you just move the big boy a little bit so he's not covered up by stuff, and I can just look at him a little bit better?
Yeah. Let's just say that those two are still there.
Okay. I don't know if that thing ever spoke. Maybe it did. I'm gonna give it.
The big one? Nothing has spoken.
He means when it was alive.
When it was in,
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, so you were talking about you wanted to check the big guy to see if you knew anything.
So
Okay, so you don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna just wager a guess. I'm just gonna use the command spell and just tell it to rest.
The big one?
The big one.
Okay. So you use the command spell. It does not flinch.
Great.
All right.
Yay.
Are you going to move?
Sure. Why not?
You will take an attack of opportunity.
But I will take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, there's a skeleton behind you.
Man. Well, it will, rather.
He will attack you. So I meant you will receive an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's fine.
You'll take them. Okay, go ahead and move. And it's going to hit. Oh, holy shit. It just did 10 damage. Wait, hold on. I'm mixing up my dudes. It just did 8 damage.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah,
I'm done now.
you're down. Okay. So you turn to run,
Thought.
and
Time
he
to run.
slices down your back, and you hit the ground. And next up is the big boy, and he's gonna heft up that big axe. And he misses, actually,
Nice.
but he picks it up again.
What do you mean he picks it up again?
He picks it up again.
It's too big for that.
Yeah,
What's his dexterity?
I guess he doesn't pick it up. He just swings it horizontally now, and he does hit. And it.
That boy's fiddling.
What is this? D12. The fuck is a D12?
The dodecahedron, son.
Here you are. That's not it. Here you are. Oh, that was good. Okay. You take 11 damage.
Okay. Because of relentless endurance, I drop to 1 instead of 0.
Wonderful. Okay.
So I'm not dead.
Sounds
Wonderful.
good. Wonderful. And you're up.
All right. I will do a disengage.
How? Oh, I guess you can. Yeah, okay, never mind. There's an opening above you. Go for it.
Over the dead skeleton.
And go here.
Okay.
And can I throw a javelin?
The disengage was your action.
Oh, so I
Yeah.
can't do anything.
Yeah.
All right.
Bet you're over there.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm over here now.
All right, you're over here now. This skeleton is up. He's going to climb up on this table and pull out his short bow.
Oh, damn.
And he does hit. And it is... Wow! He does 8 damage.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are
we all
you
died.
up?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I was at 1.
So-
What do you think?
I forgot. All right, so you died. Congratulations.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Where the fuck did this go? So you are all losing consciousness. You're blacking out. You're bleeding out on the floor. But as your vision fades, you become vaguely aware of a new presence in the tavern. And the screaming slowly fades, and you fall into a dark, welcoming embrace.